Ahem. At hem, hemity, hem, ha, hoo, ha, ya. Eh, eh. Hello. Hello, everybody. Happy Pokemon Day! Oh, I hope everyone's had a fantastic day. I have been avoiding spoilers like the goddamn plague because I have not seen the announcement yet. I was gonna wait and watch it for the first time with all of you, and that's gonna be the first thing we do tonight. Then we play more Pokemon. Okay. For what it's worth, my vision. I went to the hospital yesterday because I was gonna go to the eye doctor, but they don't take my insurance anymore. So instead, I went to the free clinic to get some eye drops because my eyes have been incredibly strained from work, and they feel better, but my vision's just a tad blurry, just a tad blurry. And I seriously considered not streaming tonight because of how blurry my vision is. But I didn't want to miss this because I had this plan for a very long time. Basically, for months, I've had this particular night planned. I put my Project Pokémon streams on Fridays to coincide with this goddamn announcement. So I was not going to miss tonight. I might take off tomorrow if my vision is not cleared up a bit. I'm on some antibiotic eye drops and some antivirals and all that good shit. If my vision clears up by tomorrow, we'll have a stream tomorrow. If not, I might cancel tomorrow. But I should be fine by Wednesday. Sucks that my insurance doesn't cover my eye doctor anymore. I'm either going to have to change insurance or change eye doctors. Neither one is a fun experience. I saw a single spoiler, but I'll keep quiet. I think I saw a picture of something, but because my vision is blurry, I could barely tell what it was. And I had to turn off notifications from fucking Twitter because I do follow a couple of content leakers, I guess you could call them, for Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and shift over into Turbo, okay? That way we can get started on this announcement. Okay. Okie doke. Let's see here. I'm going to turn this up a little bit for you guys, but that's going to mean sound alerts, if you play them, are going to be extra loud. Here is the video. Let me make sure it's turned all the way up. Okay. I'm going to... Was that you or me, Yoda? I heard one of our stomachs growling. I have my Pokemon Day bingo card ready. Well, I'm pretty confident they're going to announce the new generation for Gen 10. I think we'll get at least some starters. Aside from that, not 100% sure what else we might get. Okay. Where's the play button? It's so bright I can't fucking see. There it is. Okay. I might pause for commentary occasionally. Let me know if that's too loud or not loud enough.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day. This is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first released in Japan,
I'm playing
marking
one of
the
those
beginning
today.
of the Pokémon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokémon made their appearance. Now, a total of
Technically,
1,025 Pokémon
You
have
can only
been discovered.
legitimately catch 150.
And these diverse Pokémon have been part of the
There's
stories
no
trainers
legitimate way to catch
worldwide
Mew.
have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th.
Look at that. I don't know. I'm watching like this Spanish version? How do I turn? Hold on, give me a second. I gotta close in. Now, why are you doing that? No, whatever this is, stop. Or
Milestone reached because of your support.
oh no!
Thank you, each and every one of.
This is the video. The video itself is showing Spanish subtitles. I must be watching like the Spanish version. I just clicked the first thing that popped up. Oh yeah, that is. I am watching the Spanish version. Hold on, I can fix. I literally just clicked the first thing. All right.
Each and every one of you.
Okay, there
We
go.
hope you will all enjoy. Diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. Pokemon Green games were
There we
first
go.
released in Japan,
That's better.
marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those
Sorry,
first
like I
two
said,
titles,
Vision's a bit
151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered.
I was just curious.
And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories
do not
trainers
speak Spanish.
worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of
Get
you.
on my level, scrubs.
We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast,
Not every Pokemon
we'll share
evolves,
all the
though.
latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Alright, what do we got here? It's the Game Boy! Oh, it's tiny. What? Are they re-releasing? Oh, okay. It's a song thing. The Game Music Collection.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy
45
system.
songs is
We took
probably
particular
a lot
care
for
to
the
make
Game
the audio
Boy,
sound
man.
just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while
So that's
swapping out
impressive.
cartridges.
They really did stretch the console to its limit with the Pokemon games. That's what you're playing on for Red. Yeah,
Hello, Pokemon
definitely
trainers,
playing on
and
a
Happy Pokemon Day.
legitimate Game
I'm Chris
Boy.
Brown from the
Actually, the
Pokemon
Game Boy
Company
Color, because we
International,
get color,
and
remember?
I'm thrilled to
It's
share
the colored
news
version.
about the
so.
2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
San
The
Francisco.
2026 Pokemon
I think
World
that's where Monk
Championships
is.
will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the
It's
world.
been a couple years since I watched Monk,
Competitors
but I'm
in the
pretty
video
sure
game
it's set in San
championships
Francisco.
will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center.
Pokemon Go
an
has
arena
tournaments?
that's
I know they
3
have a
times
battle
the
system,
size
but I
as
didn't think they
last
had
year's finals.
tournaments.
Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind
The Chris
experience
Brown?
where trainers around
Probably
the world
not
can
that
come
one.
together and celebrating
Hopefully
their
not
fandom.
that one.
As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases,
pins. I love
unique
pins.
panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner
I collect
collaborations,
pins for my
and
beanie.
of course, visiting
Anyone
the
who's seen a
Pokemon
picture of
Center
me has probably
pop-up
seen a
store.
picture of my beanie.
To celebrate
I have all
this
kinds
new
of pins on
experience
it.
today, we're
But I
giving
don't have
you
any
a first
Pokemon
look
pins,
at
surprisingly.
a truly special piece of art illustrating
That's side-eye,
Pokemon
side-duck.
XP alongside the
Side-duck.
highly anticipated World Championships.
You could say it was bombastic side-eye.
Whether you're joining us in person in San
See
Francisco
what I did
or
with that?
from home on our
Never
live
mind.
stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
It must suck to share your name with someone who's, like, well known for being a domestic abuser. It's not an uncommon name, probably, but... Diamond and Pearl! So far, these are all, like, Gen 4 Pokemon. I mean, except for the Pikachu and Charizard. Okay, that's Gen 5 and 6. No, Gen 5 and 7. Future! Oh, wait! Okay, so that's something about the cards. Oh, got the sniffs. Got the sniffies. The sniffles.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow.
Ooh,
We
fun.
also have a promo code to share.
Oh, I better check that out. Better send it to my family, too, because we usually play Pokemon Go together. Yay, look, that's who I'm playing as currently. Is this for, like, that Pokemon Champion game? I don't play it.
Let your curiosity shine! Like a twinkling star!
Okay, Pokemon Masters. That was it. That's what I was thinking of. I don't play it either.
Pokemon Masters EX.
I got the name wrong, but that was the one I was thinking of. Okay, I know what this is. This is that cafe one. It's like a puzzle game. The art style is cute, but I don't really play this one, so... Hi, talking to me. Happy Pokemon Day. Have you seen the news yet? I'm watching it for the first time right now. I have avoided spoilers all day so I can watch it the first time on stream. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day. It's Mew. You know, fun fact, I had a birthday cake with a Mew on it when I was like, I want to say 4 or 5. My parents had a friend that could, like, make cakes with specific pictures on them, and I had a Mew card in Pokemon, so they sent the Mew card to my
To
friend for a
celebrate
little bit so they
Pokemon
could
Day,
copy it and put it
Zapdos,
on the
Moltres,
picture.
and Articuno
So I had
will
a
be joining
cake
the
with the
fray.
Mew card on it.
The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate in the
I only
event to
saw
unlock their
bits and
Unite
pieces,
licenses.
mainly the new starters. Okay,
And
so we
even
will
more
get
Pokemon
new
are
starters today.
scheduled to be added.
Also, I think the media
Don't
audio
miss
is
what's
overpowering
coming.
you quite a bit. Hard to hear you. Okay, and I will turn this down a touch, and I'll turn me up a touch. Where's my volume? Thank you for letting me know. Is that better? Or do I need to do it a little bit more? I'm so sorry if that was a spoiler. Kind of figured that was what was gonna happen. It's not better. Okay, good. I mean, I guess it is a spoiler, but it's a spoiler I was expecting, so it's not like a bad spoiler. All Day and Wonder, I've already opened some of those packs, so... I used to play Unite. It dominated so many kids. I used to play Unite, too. I played as Alolan Ninetales. It's Pokemon Coliseum! Well, technically this is XD Gale of Darkness, which is not Pokemon Coliseum, but I always call it Pokemon Coliseum 2, so... Because it's basically a sequel to Pokemon Coliseum. And that's going to be on our Project Pokémon list, so we'll play that game eventually. I played that game a long-ass time ago, and I still remember the team I used. My team for that game, when I first played it, was you start with an Eevee, I evolved it into an Umbreon, you catch Teddiursa, and I evolved into Ursa and kept that in my party. I also had Muck, Mawile, and that was before Mawile got the fairy typing. Shiftry, and... I believe Walrein.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some
my
additional
main. I
updates
still remember
as we share the latest
going
news on our games. First
500 to
off, we have
3,
information
50
regarding
to
the
3.
Pokemon
Sorry, like I
Fire
said,
Red version
blurry
and
vision.
Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games.
Wait, I was
remakes
busy
of the
talking.
Pokemon
What was
Red
the
and Pokemon
announcement
Green
for
games in Japan
Coliseum
were
2?
released
Which
on
is what I
Game Boy
call Gale
Advance
of Darkness?
in 2004. Today, these games
gonna
have
have
been
to-
made available to play
That's
once more as
right.
download
I was too
exclusive
busy
titles
yapping.
on
I didn't
Nintendo.
actually see what the announcement was. Like, are they adding it to the eShop or something? I gotta pay attention sometimes, man. Okay, yes, it's coming to the online game thingy. Good. I figured that's what it was, but I wasn't paying attention.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you
Nintendo
all
Switch
some additional
Online.
updates
50 kills
as we
and 3
share the
deaths.
latest
I beat
news on
those
our
kids.
games.
Yeah.
First off, we have information
Playable
regarding
with
the
online.
Pokemon Fire Red version and
It's
Pokemon
with the
Leaf Green
GameCube
version
online
games
one, which you
coming
need
to
like the
Nintendo
expansion
Switch.
pack to get, which I don't have. I have the
Pokemon
regular
Fire Red
online.
and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today,
Those
these
will also
games
be on
have
our
been
Project
made available
Pokémon
to play
list.
once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, download. That means you can actually buy them. You don't have to have the online stuff.
We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
I might get those, but
This way, you can bring
technically I
Pokemon
already have
obtained in
them.
Other Pokemon RPG series
But it'll be
titles
fun to be
on
able to like
adventures with you.
trade them with
Or
Pokemon
you
Home
can
and
send
shit.
Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
I also played Mr. Mime a lot. It was real fun.
Next, we have
Shooting
some news about
kids
Pokemon
in Unite.
Champions.
Oh, one-shotting kids in Unite. There it is. Yeah, I mostly used Alolan Ninetales. I don't know how late that was, but I didn't play it for very long. I'm gonna be honest. I think I also used Zeraora a bit. Delphox! I'm not much of an online gamer. I don't play like a lot of competitive online games, so I'm not particularly good at them. But I did have fun with Pokemon Unite for a while. Raichu! Raichu is my older brother's favorite Pokemon. Or at least it used to be. I think now his current favorite is Gengar, but he still really likes Raichu. I'm actually impressed they gave Raichu Mega Evolutions instead of Pikachu. Because, you know, it's Pikachu. I played Alolan Ninetales as a physical attacker.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon
Been years
Legends
since I
ZA
played,
game,
but
the newest title in the Pokemon series.
I think it works better as
Please
a
take a
special
look at this
attacker.
video.
I've not played this game yet, because I don't own a Switch 2. Maybe one day. I like a lot of these new Megas, but I don't really like Feraligators. Like, Feraligator's new Mega form looks like a fucking Happy Meal toy, man. I don't know how else to describe it. It looks like a Happy Meal toy. Tatsugiri! Blissapod, Golurk. Heatran. Lucario. Absol gets a new one. I mean, I've seen these all before, but... Mega Dimension! Now, some of these Pokemon already had Megas, but they're getting new Megas, which is cool, I guess. I mean, it's only fair, I suppose. Some Pokemon had 2 to start with, like Charizard and Mewtwo. I feel like some Pokemon, though, like Garchomp, don't really need Megas. They're already really good on their own. I always thought the idea of a Mega Evolution, now Garchomp has 2, is to give Pokemon who don't get a lot of love new life. Like Beedrill. Beedrill's Mega Evolution was fantastic. And it made a lot of people want to use Beedrill. Don't tell me they did my guy, Feraligator dirty.
Mega Garchomp Z has been discovered.
I like Feraligator, but its Mega Evolution is essentially just they added spikes to its arm and they added like a Totodile head to the back of it, like on a hinge, like you would see on a Happy Meal toy. And it just like snaps down onto those arms to make it look like it's doing a big bite as Totodile.
Garchomp Z Stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of
There are some people who like it. I just think it kind of looks like a Happy Meal toy.
We have some news about Pokemon Pocopi.
So, you know, if you like it, that's great. You can look it up if you want. But, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. Rotom? Yep, it's a Rotom. He's got a new form, apparently.
Is that curious-looking stereo of Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
What typing would it be?
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom.
Rotom is
What happens if you give it a CD?
barely even a Pokemon anymore these days. It's more like a convenient excuse to make all the electronics they want to have alive. Like,
It can help liven
how many
up the town
generations
with a
have we had a
variety of
Rotom
music.
Pokédex? But what
Ditto and the others are
like,
grooving to the beat too.
Rotom is supposed to be a
Let's listen
Pokemon,
DJ
so you would assume a
Rotom's
Rotom
specially
Pokédex
selected
would
tracks
be
while
a
I introduce you to
Pokemon.
the world of Pokemon
But
Pokopia.
it's not got typings or whatever.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was
Professor
once a town.
Tangrowth. I always thought
It seems
because
like Ditto is working
Tangela
alongside
evolves when
other
it learns a
Pokemon
rock
to
type move, that
develop the town.
Tangrowth should have been a
Wow,
rock grass
you're
type,
sure
like
fired
it's,
up.
I don't know, a big boulder with moss and vines
Of
growing
course, you
off of
can't
it, but
give
no,
your
it's
all
just
on
a
an empty
grass type.
stomach.
Not that raw grass type would have done it
Looks
any
like you
favors
only
with
want something to
weaknesses,
eat,
but
too.
I just always thought that
But
that was
how
such
do
an
you
obvious
cook?
thing. It's a boulder with grass and stuff growing off it because it has to evolve after learning a rock type move. A ladle?
That silhouette.
No, that's a Greedent. I thought maybe it was some kind of new Pokemon, but it's just a Greedent with pots and pans and a garbage can on its head.
A Greedent appeared. It
I only
sounds
played
like
the first
everyone
3
calls it
gens in
Chef
Pokemon
Dente.
Stadium Gold Silver on Nintendo 64.
Chef
That's
Dente
also
can
going to
teach
be on
you
our
how to
Project
cook all
Pokémon
sorts
list,
of
so we'll play that
dishes.
one eventually too. Sadly, I'm not up to date on Megas
Each
and things like
Pokemon
that.
has different
I just know
foods they
Feraligatr
prefer.
is pretty cool. That Greedent is literally me. You have a
Some
garbage
dishes will
can on your
even
head?
Power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First,
See, this game
let's
looks
play some hide
fun.
and seek.
If I get a
I
Switch
wonder
too,
where
this is probably
everyone's
like
hiding.
one of the earliest games I would get.
There you are.
Because it's
There's someone
Pokemon, but
here,
it's a lot
too.
more relaxed than most Pokemon games tend to be.
But
Although the
where's the last
Ditto
one?
thing, I think, is going to lead to a lot of
Whoa! You can transform into
uncanny kind of looking
objects,
stuff,
too.
because your
That was
Ditto
a fun
person,
game
or
of
whatever you want
hide
to call
and
him, your
seek.
Ditto avatar, still has the Ditto face.
By working together, you could even build
It's a
something
little,
this
it's a little
big.
weird. Prop Hunt Pokopia. Only on Sundays. You only wear a garbage can on your head on Sundays.
Together,
Good to know.
You can develop a town.
Is that the picture you're
Or
gonna
go
send me
on
that's supposed to be
far-off
scary?
adventures.
You're gonna send a picture of you wearing a
New
garbage can on your
encounters may
head?
await you as well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia.
Yeah, like
Available on March
Pokemon,
5th.
but kind of with Stardew Valley vibes. I'm down for it. March 5th, that's my birthday! It's releasing on my birthday. That's funny. That is funny.
Pokemon
I also wear a
Pokopia
trash
releases
bag as a
next week on
t-shirt when I'm
Thursday, March 5th.
grinding games
We hope you
to
enjoy working
remind
with
me I'm
Pokemon
trash.
to develop a town from the ground up.
I'm sure that's not true.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
Okay, but
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you.
yeah, okay, I was gonna say, it was like a
Thank you
30-minute
for tuning in.
presentation. It hasn't been 30 minutes yet, so this must be the reveal for the new starters and stuff, the new games. Now, the leaks called these games Pokemon Winds and Waves. We'll see if those were accurate. There's Pikachu! Dibs on grass type. Well, we'll see what they look like. Usually I pick fire type because I like fire type, but depending on, you know, what they look like and how they evolve, I might start with something else. Yoda, what are you doing over there? I'm hoping for a water type cat. That way we can have a water starter cat of every 3 type. Because we've already got 2 cat starters of fire and grass. Oh, look at those Pikachus in outfits. You can tell one's a boy and one's a girl because of their tails. Also, the girl one kind of has pinker cheeks. That's not usually part of the design, but... New games! What are they called? Ooh. Travius! Wailord! These are definitely the new games. Ooh, these look Nice. I mean, there's a lot of people who complain about how Pokemon games look, but I think these look good. The floating Pokeball is a little, you know... Hey, Krabbies! I fought a bunch of them recently. Fought so many Krabbies. Training up my Tauros. I kept count. 650 Krabbies. Well, that's probably not a cat. Oh my god! Oh, it's a little chicken! Brout. Is that a lion? Pombon. No, it's a dog! Oh my god, is that our first dog starter? Gecko. Is this literally the first time we've had a dog as a starter? I think it might be. That's surprising. But it would make it our third fire-type dog after Arcanine and Houndour. Or Houndoom. Well, it's Houndour, Houndoom. The same line, basically. Growlithe and Arcanine, Houndour and Houndoom. And now this line. So 3 fire dog types. Winds and Waves! They got it right! Oh my god, I can't believe the leaks were actually correct. I took everything I saw in those leaks with a massive grain of salt, because you never really know for sure. Hold on. Then you get... Look at them! The starters! We got a little chicken, a dog, and a gecko. Kinda wish it was a cat instead of a gecko, because we get so many, like... reptilian water types. But you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with them. I think they look good. Brout. Pombon. So like a Pomeranian. Water type looking to be like that? I don't know. So my guess is on the legendaries that these will be based on. Winds will be a flying type, and waves will be a water type. I always wait until I know what the version exclusives are before I pick a version, though. Anyways, time for me to beat Red. Good luck with that. Wait, Red? You playing Pokemon Silver and Gold already? Oh, no, wait. Red the game, not Red the character. That is confusing, I'll admit it. Alright, So, now that that's over... But what are you doing down there? You know how to get back up in the chair? What are you doing? Let me turn this off. We're unplugging things. Come here. Come here. Come here, you little butt. Yoda, you little butt. Alright. Turn that off. Okay. And now, homies and homettes, for the reason we are here today, to play more Pokemon. And I'm fighting Agatha. You're taking on the Elite Four. Is Agatha the first one? No. I think Lorelei is the first one. So I think it goes Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha. So you're already 3 deep on the Elite Four? Okay, I'm impressed. There we go. I'm most likely going to at least beat Sabrina today. Yeah, gotta turn the audio down on this. Always have to turn the audio down on this, because no matter how many times I tell it I don't want it to start this fucking loud, it's always starting this fucking loud. There we go. That's better. Beat the first 2 last time you streamed Pokemon. Oh, okay, that's fair. I should, at the very least, I should beat Sabrina today. if I'm lucky, I can probably beat Sabrina and Blaine. Yeah, okay. So, I posted this in the Discord, but after last stream, because the Safari Zone is very annoying, I went ahead and I caught myself a Tauros off-screen. I fought like 650 Krabbies. Not like 650. 650 Krabbies to power up its attack stat, so now it's got really good attack. I bought 2 proteins because I thought, you know, maybe I'll do this, but I saw how expensive those were, and I was like, no, fuck that! They were like nearly 10,000 each. And I'm not made of money. I taught it strength, and I debated whether to give it double edge or hyper beam. I think I'm settling for hyper beam, because you told me that if hyper beam kills in this generation, it doesn't have to recharge. I also bought 2 X attacks, and my entire strategy for fighting Sabrina is going to be lead with Beefcake, give it an X attack, hyper beam all her Pokemon to death. 9,800 to be exact? Yeah, well, I bought 2, so they're expensive. And I had to fucking grind up the goddamn game corner to get Hyper Beam. I thought I bought it in the department store, but nope, you get it in the fucking game corner for like 5,500 coins. That took forever. Hated that, but I did it. So, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish off his moveset. I'm gonna teach him Hyper Beam, and there's one other move I want to teach him. Just for a little bit of coverage. We caught him at level... Okay, I was gonna say... We caught him at level 26, but all the training against Krabbies took him to level 39. I was gonna say 38, because I thought that's what it was, but no, it's 39. So he's already pretty decently leveled compared to the rest of the team. He's basically already on par, so we're gonna get rid of Tail Whip. We don't need that. And now Beefcake has Hyper Beam. Now, it's only got 5 PP, which was the biggest drawback. But I think I can find a PP up somewhere to raise it up at least 1 point. That way he can technically sweep a full team if I need him to. Which might be very useful when I take on the Elite Four. But there are a lot of trainers that we have to fight. We've got, like, basically everyone along the bike path, aside from the ones up top, and pretty much everyone down that path. Plus, there's still that one Snorlax left to fight. Also, I want to go through Seafoam Island and the power plants. This is not going to be our finale. But with any luck, we might get through 2 gyms today. Probably not the remaining 3 I have left to do. I probably could. But I want to get all the other stuff done. Oh, right. There was another move I wanted to teach him. Do I have it on me? Do I need to get it out of the storage? Earthquake. Sadly, no, not Earthquake at the moment. Self-destruct. I don't think I want to teach anything self-destruct. Thunderwave. Can you learn Thunderwave? That's not the one I wanted, but nope. Sadly, no one can learn Thunderwave. It's a shame. Okay, so yeah, I gotta go get it out of storage. I'm gonna teach him Thunderbolt. He doesn't have the best special, but it will really benefit us to have some electric-type coverage, so... And granted, he's the higher level than her. Actually, he's at the same level, but I think his special is on par or close to Lola's, who is our Jinx. 83. 97. Okay, it's not super close, but it's not too far away. This is the Pokemon Market, not the Pokemon Center. What the hell am I doing? I saw Mart, and for whatever reason, I thought Pokemon Center. Bro, Lance is a cheater. He used the healing move at the end of my turn, even though his Gyarados was recharging and moved first. Aw, that's not fair. Alright, I think it's... Pokemon Center is down towards the bottom? I could have just flown. I need to get that Snorlax awake. I probably need to get the Pokeflute out again. Do I have the Pokeflute? Yeah, I had the Super Rod to catch a bunch of Krabbies, the coin case to do that, at the game corner to get my Hyper Beam. Okay, yeah, I gotta put away the coin case at the very least. I'll keep the Super Rod. No, not the bills, mine. The item one. Deposit item. I don't need the coin case currently anymore. Jeez. You need 9,999 coins to get Porygon in Pokemon Red. That was never going to happen. Oh, which of these is Thunderbolt? I don't fucking remember. Guess I have to pull each of them to find out. I could probably sell Self-Destruct. I don't think I'm going to teach that to anything. First, let me find Thunderbolt and teach it. I could have probably done this off-stream, but I wanted to save some of the stuff for on-stream. I felt like I did close to too much rest. No. Off-stream. I didn't want to Swift. No. I don't want to do too much without you guys. Thunderbolt. There it is. Yes. Okay. Tackle. Tackle is the one I want to get rid of. I get rid of Stomp later. I might replace it for Earthquake, just depending on what level Punk learns Earthquake at. I think it said somewhere in the 50s. It'd be nice to have Stab Earthquake, but if he's going to learn it naturally, I don't want to use the TM on it. Not that one. Okay, so I can put these away. Not over capacity on my PC yet for items. Gotta be careful, though. I should buy more Great Balls. Just for when I go after the birds. Alright. We'll get the Dome Fossil out when we actually go back to Cinnabar. There's the Pokeflute. We can have Lola put the Snorlax to sleep. I want to go catch the other one real quick. That way I've just got both of them. Oh, also I didn't say this, but I caught a couple of other Pokemon while I was searching for Tauros, including a Scyther and a Chansey! I got a Chansey, guys. I think I'm going to trade the Scyther to the next game. It's not going to be part of the permanent party, but I think I'll trade it early on and just kind of use it as a beat stick for a while until I can replace it. Just to have something with cut on it for a bit. Because Scyther can have cut and Swords Dance, and aside from the very first gym of Brock, I think that could manage to get me through quite a few of the gyms. Until I need to replace him. Hi, Flex! Welcome in! Enjoy your lurk! Well, time to kick your butt and become champ. You already passed them all? Damn. Alright, let's see here. Enjoy your lurk, Flex! Happy Pokemon Day! 6,000. Shame we don't get Premier Balls yet. I'll buy, like, a couple of these. Part of the reason I don't want to teach Earthquake to Punk yet is because I'd have to replace Dig, and Dig is good for getting me out of dungeons and stuff. Buy a couple of these too. Enough for a full team heal. Woof. Expensive. It's expensive. Good thing I didn't waste all that money at the Safari Zone. I took care of that Cinnabar thing. My alarm. There's another Pokemon that learns Cut and Swords Dance. Yeah, but I'm not using that one. I'm not using that one! I just want to use Scyther, okay? Besides, Scyther is version exclusive, and I can still get fucking Farfetch'd in the other one. It's an in-game trade. You think I'm gonna in-game trade something I can already in-game trade? No. I'm gonna give myself a Scyther in the next game with Cut and Swords Dance. Probably only 2 moves I'm really gonna use on it until I swap it out. Okay, oh, blurry-ass vision, man. I probably should have taken the day off, but I didn't want to. Alright, we'll put Dum-Da-Dum in front for now, so we can level him up. Just in case I have to fight any of these trainers. There's probably some items I can pick up here and there. Okay, she was the one who gave me Swift. Already picked up that item. Ah! Yeah, if my vision doesn't clear up by tomorrow, I'll probably take tomorrow off, which I don't want to do, but... Alright, we can go pick that up. What do we got? TM16. What is 16? Android 16? Heyday. Can any of mine learn that? No. Damn, that would probably be a fun way to make some decent money. Well, decent might be overstating it. You probably only get like a couple hundred every time you use it at best. Yeah, okay, we can fight this asshole. Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Which am I? Got a lot of Krabbies here, man. It's part of the World Champ difference. Oh no, a Goldeen! Whatever will I do? I think Dum-Da-Dum's moveset is pretty good. Double Team could prove extremely advantageous in a tight spot. Pokemon that can't hit me is a Pokemon that can suck it. Fishing is a waiting game. Tentacool! I have one of those, but mine's already evolved. If I can pick up at least one PP up, I'll use that on Hyper Beam. If I can pick up more, I might use one on Psychic. For Lola, because that's going to be like her main move. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl. She wore feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there at the Copacabana. Music and passion are always in fashion at the Copa. I'm just gonna sing that every time I say Lola's name. I can't stop myself. I'd rather be working. You'd rather be working than fishing? If you'd rather be working than fishing, then you probably don't enjoy fishing, man. I'm just saying. Fishing is what most people would rather be doing than working. And listen, I don't, like, judge anyone who likes to fish or doesn't like to fish. But if you're fishing and you would rather be working, maybe stop fishing. Shelder! Might have some ice moves, but is not an ice type yet. Goldeen. I beat the champion. Final team is Venusaur, Fearow, Vaporeon, Electabuzz, Dugtrio, and Kadabra. That's not a bad team. Obviously, it would have been better if you'd have had Alakazam. But, yeah, you're on first game, so no trades allowed yet. Alright, Dum Dum is Horsey, level 35. I've got my team. I don't have all their movesets down yet, because obviously we're going to replace Stomp for Tauros. We'll probably give him Earthquake for some really powerful Earthquake usage. Should be leveling up Punk, honestly. He gets it at, like, what, 50-something Earthquake, that is. And he's level 39, so he's a pretty decent far away from getting it quite yet. Squidney will have a lot to do when we get to Blaine, honestly. So, this is me. I'm fighting these people basically to get the experience for my team. I don't want to be caught with my pants down when I challenge the Elite Four and then go up against someone with a fucking level 60 while I've got level 30s rocking on my team. And be like, oh god! I'm so underleveled! Did I get the Pokeflute out? Yes, I did. Good. I was about to say, I don't remember if I did or didn't. Save first in case my catching fails. Highest level is 63 in the champion ace, so that would be the champion's Charizard. I can probably take it with Punk and maybe with Beefcake if I teach it Earthquake. No, it's Flying type, so no Earthquakes for that. So Punk with the Rock type move. Okay. First, we're going to use Tri-Attack and see how much that does. We're 5 levels higher, so I don't expect a one-hit KO. Amnesia. Honestly, I expect him to use Rest on this turn. But if I get lucky and I can put him to sleep before he uses Rest... fuck you. Fine. He used Amnesia, so he shouldn't take too much damage from an Ice Punch. We're just gonna try and whittle him down a bit. Once you wake up, I'm putting your ass back to sleep! And this one won't fucking heal you. No! No! Ah! Alright, it's okay. We try again next time. I missed. Fine, as long as we... There we go. Yeah, you didn't heal from that one, did ya? Alright, we're gonna risk an Ice Beam. It did use Amnesia, though, so I'm not expecting a KO yet. Okay, I think it can still survive one more Ice Punch. Woo! That was close! But it's asleep, and it's definitely low, so that should be enough for the benefit from the Ultra Ball. I should buy a couple more of those. You said that they're only better if the Pokemon is, like, paralyzed or asleep and missing at least 2/3 of their health. Okay, if we use up all the Ultra Balls, we'll switch to Great Balls. Why I bought more? There we go! Alright, we named the other one Heavyweight, so this one can be... Nope. Big Buddy. There we go. I think that's good. Big Buddy was transferred to Bill's PC. Alright, now that we're not watching the announcement anymore, though, I gotta turn this down just the touchiest touch. There, that's better. Alright, cool. We got both Snorlaxes. Correctamundo. Electricity is my specialty. Oh, I should switch to Punk then. We could probably already go ahead and get Zapdos. Rocker wants to fight. Alright, we'll let Punk deal with this guy. Chances are this Voltorb doesn't even have an electric-type move. Yeah, I was gonna say, at best, it probably has Sonic Boom and Explosion, or Self-Destruct, whichever one comes first. I forget which one the weaker one is. Oh no, Light Screen! They really did Voltorb dirty, man. It gets no electric-type moves by level up in this generation. That means the best you can give it is Thunderbolt and Thunder by TM. Ugh, I can still feel my nose all stuffy. Unplugged! What are you, a PAX convention? PAX Unplugged? Bear Rodeo! Okay, I immediately looked up at the sprite for Punk, and I thought it was someone with a huge ass. Hi, Bear! No, that's a Doug Trio. Happy Friday, and also happy Pokemon Day. This is my team. It's Doug Trio. It's 3 Diglets chilling together. So, this was my starter, Jazz Cabbage. It's a Venusaur. And this is my flyer, Dum-Da-Dum. It's the Dodrio. It started out as a Doduo when it was just Dum-Dum, but then it evolved and got a 3rd head, so now it's Dum-Dum-Dum, or Dum-Da-Dum, as I like to call it. This is our newest member, Beefcake. It's a bull. My Surfer, my water type, Squidney Prescott, named after the Queen of Scream, Sydney Prescott, Nev Campbell. Punk, who I already showed you, but I'll show again, a Doug Trio, and Lola, a Jinx. Caught me a level 64 Chansey? Damn! Get another fight and you'll see what I mean. Okay, well, hold on. We'll put Punk in the front. I need to level up Punk a little bit so we can learn Earthquake anyway, so... Let's see here. Ooh, I could probably fight this guy. And there's an item. Squidney! Use Cut. The funny thing is that both Pokemon and the Scream series are 30 years old this year. You never know what you could catch! Thank you for that, Raven. Oh, Vash! Sorry. My mistake. I just assumed that was Raven again. Hi, Vash! I hope you're having a good Friday. We just watched the announcement for the new Pokemon games and stuff. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see what you're talking about, Bear, but I can see both of the faces of those front two, so... I see what you mean, but I don't see that. I guess it's just because I'm used to Pokemon, so... What's weird for one person isn't necessarily weird for me. Critical hit! Man, 2 Magikarps, that's basically no experience at all. They're level 24s! They should both be Gyarados already! What, are you using an old rod? Alright, what's this item? Oh no, the tree is back! I found iron in my diet. Right, iron is, I believe, defense. I'm gonna give that to Squidney, because I want her to be beefy and bulky. It won't have any effect. Okay, that means that her EV is already high enough that that is not important anymore. Oh my god! Scream Along just tipped $10. You don't know, people get tattoos of that area out of a Doug Trio's face. Suppose they could, but thank you so much for the... You can see it, right? Yes, I did see what you mean, but I don't really see that. Thank you so much for the $10! Scream Along enthusiast. Don't worry, we'll have our Scream Along on Wednesday. Although I was saying that, because I've been having bad eye strain, and I recently learned that my eye doctor does not accept my insurance anymore, I had to go to a free clinic the other day, and they gave me some antibiotics and antiviral eye drops, which are definitely helping my eyes feel better, but it's left my vision extremely blurry. If it's not feeling better by tomorrow, I might have to cancel Saturday's stream, which is a shame. I guess we can give this a jazz cabbage? Okay, there we go. But I should be fine in time for Wednesday's Spooktacular Marathon of Corpse Party, the day before my birthday. Thank you for the $10. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have to either find a new eye doctor who's covered by my network, or I'm gonna have to figure out if I can change my network. Yay! Insurance and capitalism. Don't we all love it, everybody? Don't we all love capitalism-based insurance? Fucking healthcare? I do. Because I don't have any better option. It's oddish! Yeah. Anyway, I'm hoping my vision will be better by tomorrow. It's just, I only just started using this medicine yesterday. So, it's healing up, but it's left my... I'm just kind of searching around to see if I can find any hidden items. It's left my vision kind of blurry. It's a Pidgey! I still never evolved my Beach Bully. I think I put it in the daycare, so it's probably got enough experience at this point to evolve, it just probably hasn't. I don't know if there's anything worth catching in this area. I don't really need to do any more catching. I'm probably gonna try and catch the legendaries. Enjoy your lurk, bear. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, my vision's a touch blurry, so I've got the chat up on my phone. So if it takes me a second to respond to anyone, it's because I gotta pull up my phone and squint really hard at the screen to read. I genuinely probably should have canceled, but like, I didn't want to miss Pokemon. I deliberately set this whole thing up to stream a Pokemon game the day they made the Pokemon announcements. And I got to see the new gen announcement, so I'm good. I got to see the new starters. We got a dog, that was cute. I was kind of hoping for a cat. Well, we got a fire dog, and I was hoping for a water cat. Maybe next generation. I just want a cat of every starter type, you know? I was talking to Vantai the other day, and Vantai wants another turtle, a fire turtle, even though we have 2 different fire turtle Pokemon, so we have a turtle of each type. For starters, anyway. Alright. I don't think double battles are a thing yet, but just in case, I'll put Squidney in second, that way we can get Squidney some experience. Alright, what do we got here? Ah, I was kind of certain that would be an item. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. Cute Pokemon, huh? So we're gonna run like 6 Clefairies? Maybe 5 Clefairies and a Jigglypuff? Junior trainer wants to fight! Oh, Pidgey. That's a surprise. You said cute, and literally that's just a Pidgey. Like, I'm sure there's people out there who think Pidgey is cute, but it's not the first one that comes to mind when you say cute Pokemon. Not even in Gen 1. Meowth. Okay, I could see someone rocking a Meowth and saying it's a cute Pokemon, though. Another Pidge. Let's see if we can hit it with a Rock Slide, which it's weak to. Critical hit! Pidgeotto. We'll keep fighting. Another Rock Slide. Ah, we missed. I figured we might. I did it, Mav! I caught Mewtwo and I named him Dux. Am I done with Red? Yeah. Like I said, Mewtwo is the final confrontation in Red, so now you can start up Blue. You can start the next game. Don't feel bad about moving on to the next game without me. You're moving at your pace, I'm moving at mine. There we go. I'm surprised. She said she was rocking cute Pokemon, but didn't even have one Clefairy. Although it was a team of normal types. Maybe there's an item here? Trainer tips. Look to the left of that post. Okay. So. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Give me a fucking break here, okay? I can barely see. The left of this post? Calcium! Calcium is special? It won't have any effect. Okay. What about Squidney? Okay, cool. Like, I had to do some intense reading about how the whole EV system in the first generation games work. I guess technically it's Gen 1 and Gen 2 before they changed it to what I'm used to. And, you gotta get like 350 EVs to fully raise a stat to its max, and the items will only take them to like 20,000 something, I think. So I found the Pokemon that would give the best attack EVs for Tauros. The one I could most easily fight was Krabby, because it gave 105 attack. So I killed 65 of them to essentially guarantee that I'd have the 65 that I need. So Tauros should have a full attack EV. There's also no limit, so you can raise every EV to max. I believe you told me that, Raven. There we go. Punk is level 40. Our first official use of Beefcake on stream. Thunderbolt! See how much damage we do. Wait, did I say I killed 65 Krabbies just now? No, 650. I had 65 attacks, PP worth of attacks. So I killed Krabbies, I one-shotted them each time, and I rested up 10 times, so I kept exact track. I killed 650 Krabbies with Beefcake. Oh boy, how far can I go before stream ends? Who's placing bets? I bet you'll be on Pokemon Silver. Alright, let's put Squidney in front now. I don't know if this is going to be a team battle. I don't think they exist yet. You want a Pokemon with me? Sure, why not? Using Pokemon as a verb. Gotta do numbers on the Krabby population. They gotta make the Krabby Patty somehow. Surprise, Squidney. This is probably going to be mostly Squidney's set, but I'll replace Supersonic with... I think we'll get access to Barrier, which will help Squidney be even tankier. So I think we'll replace the Supersonic with Barrier eventually, but otherwise this is going to be the moveset. If I didn't need Cut, I'd... Hey! Look at that! Raven! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Sock It To Me. Very nice of you. Yeah, if I didn't have to have Cut, I probably wouldn't bother having Cut. That's why I'm just gonna give my next game a Scyther that already knows Cut, and that'll just be the Cutter. That way I don't have to waste a move slot on Cut for somebody, which is not the best move. And another one for Flicks! Thank you, Vash! I'm the new Vash. Oh, are you guys fighting over first place? I guess. No. I'm the only Vash. I think Mari's actually still in first place as far as gifted subs go, but... So I think, if anything, you guys are probably fighting over, what, second place, or... No, you said that... Thank you, Raven, I didn't gift any subs. Oh, sorry. I think I saw a V on that first one to Sock It To Me. Okay, you're right. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, Vash. Sorry, guys. Again, blurry vision. I am so sorry that I got it wrong, Vash. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Mari and Vash tied. Oh, okay. Yeah, so... I think I'll replace that with Barrier, which should raise defense by 2 stages. That'll help Squidney be bulky, and she'll be able to take some hits. Mega Drain's decent for coverage. It's not super powerful. I wish I could replace Cut. I'd probably let Squidney learn Hydro Pump or something. Pikachu? I choose you! But yes, we'll put Cut on a Scyther and trade it to the next game. That way, I don't have to waste Cut on a move slot for somebody else. I can just have that Scyther for Cut, and then when I need to not use Cut anymore, I can just replace that Scyther with a permanent member of the team. Thank you for the gifted sub. Oh. Well. Sorry. I'm reading, but, you know, the reading is tricky for me right now. Thank you, Vash, for gifting subs to so many people tonight. Very nice of you. And for... Oh, well, I guess technically it was Scream-Along Enthusiast who donated $10. But I'll thank Vash, because Vash also likes Scream-Along, so I'm sure that they can pass that along to whomever that anonymous donator was. Walking the wrong way. Right, are there any items? Nope. Any items past this tree? Nope, Squidney. Squidney's in the front. Any items hidden here? Let me just look around. Stream along Death of Ash. I love making up username for that. You do put some gold shit on there. Ooh, it's a Gloom. I don't think we have Gloom yet. I mean, we have an Oddish, so we can evolve a Gloom, but... Hold on, let's see how much damage we even do with Cut. Physical attack is not Squidney's specialty. Oh, not good. Alright, let's see. Now Squidney's been paralyzed. I believe paralyzation cuts speed in half still in Gen 1, but I don't know. Gen 1 is fucking weird. If we keep running into poison types, we can have Lola in the front. Just kind of looking around for hidden items. Hoping I can find a PP up for that Hyper Beam. Oh. Hey, it's a Ditto! Too bad there's no breeding in this generation. Don't really need to catch a Ditto. Aww. I love Ditto, though, but mostly for breeding purposes. Oh well, we'll be able to do breeding in Gen 2. And that will be very important for us, because I am most def gonna catch a Houndour on the first Gen 2 game, which I'm probably gonna play Gold first. I'm gonna breed me one, depending on what level they start at, because I don't want one to be too strong, that I can't control it. I'm gonna trade it to the next game and have that be our fire type. That way we can actually fucking use a Houndour in Gen 2, yes! That we can actually use a dick in Gen 2, that's definitely what I was gonna say. Alright, I don't see any items. Hold on. Let me just look up if there are any hidden items here real quick. I was hanging out with my nephew earlier and he was excited that there were more Power Ranger stuff on Fortnite, but I guess it ended yesterday, so I didn't get to see it. So he made me look it up, so that's the last thing I had on my phone was Power Rangers Fortnite. Hidden items, here we go. Okay, Route 17 is a cycling road. Rare candy, I'll pick that up when I get over there. Ooh, there's a PP up over there. Oh, there's a PP up at the power plant. There might be one here, too. I'm just looking through the thing. So, there's at least two. So I can give one to Hyper Beam and one to Psychic. An Ultra Ball at Seafoam. Pokemon Mansion, that's Cinnabar. Rare candy. Route 23, I think that's the water route. Max Ether, Ultra Ball, full restore. Victory Road, Ultra Ball, full restore. Maybe just those two. That might mean there's only 2 PP ups left in the game. Definitely gotta give one to Hyper Beam, because I want 6 on it so that I could potentially sweep a full team with Tauros. And then I guess I'll give the other one to Jinx for Psychic, because that's her main hitting move, and it only has 10. That's okay. Bats are for playing with. That not a Vash quote? That kitty? Oh, maybe it was thing I said. Yeah, well, you can tell it was Kitty because it's using 2 Z's. But, Monster Prom 2, it's probably when we were playing Monster Prom together. Don't you have any wood for me? Tease! Stardew Valley, classic. I haven't done Stardew streams in forever. I never technically got to the end of Stardew Valley, I just stopped doing them after a while because I wanted to do other stuff. I'm goated with the cheese. I don't even remember saying that one. I don't even fucking remember saying that one. Stardew was adding new marriage options. Yeah, I saw. One of them is fucking Clint, though. Clint. Who the fuck wants to marry Clint? Like, honestly, if there's one person in the world who genuinely wants to marry Clint over anyone else, that person is fucking weird. Alright, hold on. I'm just checking this list of hidden items, making sure I didn't miss nothing. Oh, okay, there is apparently a PP up here somewhere, unless I already got it? It's supposed to be, like, right over in that area where I picked up the calcium, so, or whatever it was. I think it was iron, actually. It said there should have been a PP up right here? I don't have it, so did I already use it? Must have then. Ah well, there should still be 2 more for me to use somewhere. I'd take Krobus over that guy. That's exactly what I said! When I learned about it, I said I'd sooner marry Krobus. Like, who the fuck would want to marry Clint? Seriously. Sandy is the other choice I think I saw. I think it's just those two, Sandy and Clint. It's an interesting option. Sandy, at least. Clint is just a why the fuck would you even do that option? Nope, keep Lola out. With any luck, you'll use a Pidgeot and we'll get enough experience for Lola to level up. Spearow. I'm gonna assume the next one's gonna be Fearow, because you used a Pidgey and a Pidgeotto, and I assume this is gonna be Spearow and Fearow. Either way. I know you're a bird keeper, so it makes sense that you will use bird types. Krobus is hot, though. I think there's a song called that. A Starbomb song called Krobus is hot. Yep, Fearow. I was correcto. Technically, nothing in the rules of Project Pokémon stopped me from using a legendary, but I try not to use legendaries because I think they're a little too strong. So, without access to the legendary birds, I'm a little stretched thin on the amount of flying types, at least until we get to Gen 3. But I should still have enough options available that I don't need to use Farfetch'd. Ever. Unless this is where the PP up is. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use that on Hyper Beam. That should give it 6, so it can go ahead and take down a full team, if I'm lucky. There we are. Okay, cool beans. This was worth the trip. I mean, I'm doing it mostly for the experience, but the fact that there was a PP up here was good. I don't know how many Pokemon Sabrina has, question mark. I assume she probably doesn't have a full team of 6. But I'm going to use an X attack and see if I can just sweep her with Beefcake. Yep, the only legendary I'm going to use is Ducks. The Mewtwo. The only reason I might use a legendary is if my options are, like, completely stretched thin, and I've got, like, nothing else to use. Or if it's, like, I don't know, a legendary that's not insanely powerful somehow. But I'm gonna try to not use legendaries on any of these playthroughs if I don't have to. But, maybe in Colosseum, they give you access to the, you know, the Entei, Raikou, and Suicune trio. I might use some of them for that game, because you don't get a lot of good stuff in those. And you get at least Entei you get really early in. So maybe I'll use it for those. But those games are kind of different. You have very limited options. So the way the count is going to go for those games is going to be a little bit unique. Anything that has been used before, if I have to use again for Colosseum, will not have an extra count added to it. But anything I've used for the first time will add at least 1 to its count. I know that's a little iffy rules-wise, but fuck it, they're my rules. No, the cooler ducks. So, Mewtwo. If you have 2 ducks, one of them is Farfetch'd and one of them is Mewtwo, the cooler one is Mewtwo. I hate to break it to you. No, yeah, speaking of other games, I found out how to play them on my Steam Deck. Oh, neat. The OG Ducks. Mewtwo. Unless you're talking about Psyduck. That's still the better duck option. Do I have a paralysis heal? I probably have some, like, storage or something. I've got full heal. Just to use on Squidney, but I've only got 1. Sorry, Squidney. I need to get Squidney some levels, but we'll do that later, I promise. You need to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon. Yeah, you kind of really do in these first-gen games, don't you? I mean, I guess that was kind of the point, but... I named my Squirtle Squirter. Well played. I'm going to give all my starters theme names. So, the theme for this first generation is Haha 420 names. So, Jazz Cabbage. And then, I don't know, maybe something like Water Pipe for Squirtle. That's a little obvious, but, you know, if I can think of something better, I might use that instead. We'll go ahead and use Squidney just to get some experience. Sure, Squidney's gonna be moving slow because paralyzed, but I want to get the experience. Oh no! Fury Attack! Fucking paralysis. There we go. There we go. Gotta level up for Squidney. The whole point of coming here is to get experience. Barrier! And that's the move I was just said I was gonna replace with. That one, yeah. Supersonic. There. This will let Squidney be nice and bulky. Well, physically bulky at the very least. I'm literally just fighting these guys to train up my team before I go fight Sabrina. 'Cause that's gonna be the next gym I take on, is Sabrina. And I'm a little bit worried that with her overpowered psychic types, she might be able to kick my ass. Which is why I put a lot of time investing into Tauros. I'm not gonna lie. I was genuinely terrified of fighting Sabrina, so I did a lot of training on Tauros. Why I fought so many Krabbies to get his attack up. I'm hoping that I can outspeed and knock down all of her Pokemon in one shot with Hyper Beam and take them all out. I'm hoping to completely sweep her with Tauros, with Beefcake. Gen 2, I was saying I'm gonna have all my starters be themed. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with an anime theme. So I'm gonna name each starter after a character in an anime with, like, power over the same element that the starter has. So, something that can, like, control plants for Chikorita, something with fire for Cyndaquil, something with water for Totodile. There should be plenty of options to choose from. Does fly resist itself? I don't think it does. Yeah, okay, it doesn't. Sometimes I forget what resists itself and what fucking doesn't. But it's still gonna be like 2 more games after this one before I even get to Gen 2, so I still have plenty of fucking time. Apparently I'm moving at a snail's pace. TMs are on sale in Celadon! Well, they're not on sale, they're for sale. But only a few people have HMs. There's a difference between being on sale and being for sale, okay? Usually if something is on sale, it's cheaper than usual, so people are encouraged to buy it. There we go, another level up for Dum-Da-Dum. Saying it like Dan-Da-Dan. The ability to trade items will also be very useful when it comes to Gen 2, because I might take some TMs from the first game and give them to, like, the second or third game, just to make some movesets viable a little bit earlier in those games. Because, like, I'm glad they had such a big post-game for Gen 2, but essentially everything post initially beating the Elite Four becomes superfluous in, like, your run, because you've already got your team set up, right? Now maybe you'll add some moves to your team to fight Red, which is going to be the end for second gen games, so you have to go through the post game. But having access to certain Pokemon or certain moves before post-game will be extremely useful. So I might do that. There's nothing in the rules that says I can't. I want to be able to use a Houndour, so we're definitely going to have one of those on our team, but we'll have to trade it. But I said trade Pokemon are eligible, so no reason not to. Just so annoying that it's such a cool Pokemon, it's relegated to post-game when essentially no one is going to use it. No one's going to swap out their team after they've already beat the Elite Four. Alright, how many trainers are left over here? Be right out here because there's more room! And you know there's a whole ass cycling road over on the other side, right? Gen 2, are you doing Stadium after Gen 2? I'm doing the first Stadium after Gen 1 because it's a Gen 1 game. And I'm doing the second Stadium after Gen 2 because it's a Gen 2 game. So the order will be red, blue, yellow, stadium, and then Gen 2 will be gold, silver, crystal, stadium 2. Then Gen 3 will be ruby, sapphire, emerald, fire red, leaf green, Colosseum. And I think XD Gale of Darkness, which I'm pretty sure is also in Gen 3. So Gen 3 is going to have a lot of games to play, man. Because that's when they finally start doing the remakes and such. Ooh, that coughing actually tanked Tri-Attack. I don't usually like using Fly in battles like this because it's a 2-turn move, which makes it take longer, but it's fine. It's still a powerful move, at least. Muck! I would love to use a Muck on one of my teams eventually, because it's got a really good attack stat. But it would have to wait until it actually has moves available for that attack stat. I looked up its moveset for Gen 2, and it can learn all the elemental punch moves, but those are special moves until the physical special split. Oh no, I've been poisoned! And you can't buy the punch moves until fucking post-game anyway, so it's not like it'd be super useful. Ugh, God, I hate the sniffles. Part of the reason my eyes are strained is because I'm sick. Also because of work, but partially because I'm sick. So, I'm on, like, antibiotics, antiviral eye drops, and cough medicine right now. Looper can learn all the punch moves. A lot of them can actually learn all the punch moves, but like I said, punch moves are post-game. Oh, look! It's the world's worst Pokemon! I'm kidding. Sunflora is the world's worst Pokemon. This is just the worst Gen 1 Pokemon. They used agility and I still outsped it. Used agility again. There you go, now you can outspeed me. But you used Fury Attack, which, you know. There's my boy! Hooper doesn't have any arms. Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? I guess it's punching with its tail. Take my wife's name out your mouth! Okay, Will Smith. Gonna punch me at the fucking Oscars? Huh? Actually, tell you what, I will apologize, because I do think that Farfetch'd is not actually the worst Gen 1 Pokemon. I believe that honor would be reserved for something, like, really bad, like, I don't know, Lickitung. Right, we're gonna go here to rest up to get poison and paralysis off my Pokemon, but there's still plenty of ass trainers to fight. I realize it's taking a long time, but I want to get these fights done so I get the experience. I want to keep my team strong. By the way, I named the Scyther that I caught while I was getting the Tauros Strike, because Scyther's Japanese name is Strike, and I remember in the anime, there's an episode where they're playing, like, baseball, and Scyther is the umpire. In English, whenever a Pokemon, you know, misses the ball, it just says, Scyther! But in Japanese, it's actually a pun because his name is Strike! But that's a reference no one's gonna get. Like, I mean, people will probably get the fact that its name is Strike if they know that its original Japanese name is Strike, but they're not gonna get that I named it that for the pun of that episode. They'll just assume, oh, you named it that because that's its Japanese name. No, I named it that because of the baseball episode where the pun was its name. My double slap is gonna hit 5 times. Pretty sure he only slapped him once, but good luck with that. First time for everything. You got a multi-hit move and you're expecting it to hit 5 times? What do you got, Skill Link? It would have been easier to fight those Krabbies if I'd given Tauros Thunderbolt earlier, but he had exactly 65 PP worth of attacks, and I was using that to help me keep track of fighting the 650. So, I didn't want to have to, like, calculate a 4th move's worth of PP. But on the plus side, fighting all those water types trainers and the water types on the way to Cinnabar should be a piece of cake with Thunderbolt. Plus, Lorelei's team is mostly weak to Thunderbolt. Look at Tangela. Oh, man. Kind of like a square. It's like almost a square of vines. Right, come on, how many trainers left? Let's swap to Squidney, that way we can get Squidney some more experience. Thanks to all my Krabby fighting, Beefcake is already doing pretty well level-wise. Tangela is my BF. Then are you cheating on your Farfetch with Tangela? I love my wife Farfetch more than Will Smith loves his wife. First, we're gonna bury her up. Oh no, Whirlwind! A completely worthless attack! Critical hit! Yay! You mentioned something that I was like, that's like the one thing I would have given Farfetch credit for, is the ability to use Slash and Sword Dance to get stab off of Slash, because, you know, normal Slash stab Swords Dance boosted would have been really great, but apparently if you get a critical hit, it ignores your buffs, so if it gets a critical hit with Slash, it doesn't matter that it used Swords Dance. So, like, the one thing that I would have given Farfetch absolute credit for, the ability to get a really powerful Slash crit from having Stab boosted and Swords Dance boosted, can't actually happen, because if it gets its Swords Dance does not even fucking activate. Now, maybe if it doesn't get a critical, because it's kind of slow, and I remember criticals are based on speed, it can get a pretty powerful stab-boosted Swords Dance Slash, but it can't get any extra from that critical. That is the one thing I would have said that Farfetch could do probably better than anything else. Critical ignore all stat changes, including yours in Gen 1. Yeah, you told me that, and I was like, that means that Farfetch, despite being able to learn Slash and Swords Dance, and getting a stab boost off of Slash because it's normal type, will not be able to get a critical Swords Dance stab boosted Slash, because the critical will cancel out the Swords Dance. It's like the one thing it had going for it in my mind, and it doesn't even have that going for it. So when you told me that, you actually lessened my image of Farfetched. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Why are there so many bird users here? I cast a 9th level spell. Greater Polycool, duh. Okay, fair enough. Farfetched is your wife. Tangela is your boyfriend. How many others are in your Polycool? First, let's bury her up. Fury attack? Come on, at least use Drill Peck. These trainers suck. How do they even get this far? On the positive side, at least a critical hit will go through some things like defensive buffs pretty well. So, Slash is still a very useful move to have even if you can't buff your attack with it. Maybe 5? At least 3, maybe 5. Okay, fair enough. I was thinking maybe Persian can also get access to Slash and Swords Dance, but no, that wouldn't be useful either then. So, if I'd planned on using a Persian, I'm certainly not anymore. I've essentially got my teams for the first gen games planned out. Though, obviously, I'll subject them to change if I, want to. But, I'm not planning too far beyond Gen 1 right now. Like, I have some ideas for Gen 2, like how I keep saying I want to use a Houndour. And I absolutely do. And I'm pretty sure I want to use a Growlithe as my fire type for the first game. But, like, aside from having some ideas, I don't have the teams planned out. Okay. We're gonna switch to Dum so we can use Flying type on these bastards. Since Dark types are special and Houndoom gets really good special, it'll get really good use off of Bite and later Crunch for Dark coverage. And Flamethrower, if it can learn it. We don't count Vaporeon because it's a meme? Oh, okay. It's funny, 4 of them are from Gen 1. Does that make you a filthy Gen 1-er? Guess you're gonna have to do a Pokemon Smasher Pass once this new generation comes out. Whenever I get a Switch 2, I'll absolutely get these new Pokemon games. First game that actually makes me really want to get a Switch 2 are these new Pokemon games that they just announced, Wind and Waves. I've been saving up for a new PC, and I'd have to get that first, clearly. But then, Switch 2. Probably won't save up for that on stream like this, though. Like, that'll probably be something I save up for on my own. What are they, like, $500? Not cheap, but I already feel bad about raising money for like a 3,000 gaming PC so I can stream better. Like if I immediately go to like a 500 Switch 2, I'd feel like I'd just be asking you guys to pay for all my shit at that point. So, Bulbasaur! Aw, remember when we had one of those? So, in Gen 1, because Poison is weak to Bug and Bug is weak to Poison, and Grass is weak to Bug, in Gen 1 only, Bulbasaur and its evolutionary line are actually 4 times weak to Bug moves. Granted, your best options for Bug moves are Twin Needle and Pin Missile. Oh no, Razor Leaf! Probably also use Lola to trash these things, but I'm trying to get, like, Squidney and Dum some experience because they were the 2 lowest. I'll do it when you do. Technically, I've already done one, but I do actually have it set up once we reach a certain milestone to do another one. Because they've added a generation since the last time I did mine. And now they're going to be adding a second generation after that one. Because this is Gen 10, and I did mine before Gen 9 came out, so I'll have to add Gen 9 and Gen 10 to my Smasher Pass. And I'm gonna at least be having one, possibly two guests with me. Okay, we almost done. Man, I want to be done. Just fighting these guys. I want to go fight Sabrina already. A biker, huh? Coughing! Okay, I probably don't even need to rock a barrier, because best move it probably has access to is explosion or self-destruct. I'm wild. You don't want me in the stream for that. Hey, listen, the Smasher Passes are gonna go crazy no matter what, but, like, I've reached out to people and been like, hey, if I do this, would you like to eventually join me? And I've got 2 yeahs, but one of them has some time zone issues, so unless I go pretty early that day, I mean, it'll depend on when we get there, because we're still not even at the second milestone for 200 yet. We're close, though. I should make like a fucking list of all the milestones, that way you guys can actually see all of them. Because the new PC command or whatever it is that has them up doesn't have enough space to fit all of them for now. But I'd have to like set it somewhere where you guys can constantly see it. Alright. I'm gonna put in Beefcake, see if we can get to 40 before we fight Sabrina. I mean, we'll have to fight the trainers in Sabrina's gym, of course, but like if we can get it to 40 before we even get into the gym, I'll feel even better about its ability to sweep past Sabrina's team. Maybe it can already, maybe it can't. I don't know. We're gonna pop it 1x attack, and we're gonna blast everything with Hyper Beam. That's what we're gonna do. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am fucking terrified of Sabrina. Squidney and Jazz Cabbage are both going to be weak to Psychic-type moves. Alright, cool. Beefcake's already level 40, so... Yeah, we'll go ahead and switch to Lola so she can get some decent experience. She gets boosted experience because she's a trade evolution. Well, not a trade evolution, but she's a traded Pokemon. We'll pick up one of those PP ups, probably the one on Cycling Road, and give it to her Psychic, since it's her main Psychic attack. He's got 2 Ice-type moves at least, so we don't necessarily need to use PP up on Ice Beam. If it takes it up to, like, at least 12 uses, then I think that'll be good. I don't know how exactly it calculates how much it raises a move. I know it only added 1 for Hyper Beam, because Hyper Beam does not have a lot of PP, and it bases how much it gives based on the amount of PP the move has naturally. I'm just kind of hoping for 2 for Psychic. I might not get it. It might only take it to 11. Okay, and I think I fought both of you, right? No, apparently not. Apparently that's not the team of 2 that I battled already. PP up gives +1 for every 5 base PP. Okay, so since it's 10, it'll give it 2, so 12. Okay, 12. That's all I really wanted out of it. Because a full team is 6, so that would allow her to use it 2 times on a full team, if I needed to. She's probably gonna have to use it, like, a bunch of times against Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Is it smart to fight a Raichu with a flying type? No. But I want to see how much Tri-Attack will do to it. Okay, we definitely outsped it. Ah, we one-shotted it! Excellent. I won with a type disadvantage. Aha! Alright. I'm gonna put Squidney back in front. Doom 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 doom. Pidgeotto! Just gonna bury her real quick. Chat. I didn't mean to use cut, I meant to use surf, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll just cut this one to death and we'll use Surf on the next one to save a little bit of Surf's PP. It's not like it's going to do enough damage to matter. With Mega Drain, Squidney can actually do decent damage against its fellow water types. Speaking of which, since this thing's not resistant to it, let's Mega Drain this and get some more health back. As long as it doesn't know, like, fucking flamethrower. Oh no, your defense rose, but I'm hitting you specially, so. Fuck you! Fuck you! We're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore, Wigglytuff! Disable. Okay, so she's got Defense Curl, Sing, Disable. Is her one attack gonna be Double Slap? Alright. Alright, do whatever you're gonna do. Do you have an attack? Your defense is probably pretty good right now, but I didn't plan on hitting you physically, so. And you're down. So if there's 2 PP left in the game, give 1 to Psychic, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to give the last one to. Okay. Did I fight you? No, I have not yet. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. I mean, if you don't want to fight, we don't necessarily have to, man. I'm just saying. I'm just super saying. Yeah, I figured I'd one-shot you. Might use Barrier real quick. Barrier is a large part of the reason I actually chose Tentacruel to be my water type for this generation. That, and the fact that I can use Cut, which I'm not super, like, into. I wish I could have gotten through this generation without using cut, but I still needed cut, so. I figure if I set barrier up on any of the Elite Four that has physical moves, probably like somebody like Bruno, I could Toxic it with Jazz Cabbage, then swap out to Squidney, pop up some barriers, and let Toxic do its work. Okay. Anyone else? Am I finally done with everyone on this route? I think I am. No, I am not. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! Coming! Hey, Yoda. How you doing, pal? Oh, with your claws! That was right on my nipple. I have my tire team picked out for blue now. But watch the claws. I clipped your nails, and yet they're already sharp as fucking bird talons. Who's gonna be your team for blue? I wanted to use the evolutions for each Gen 1 game, but there was just nothing really for Flareon to do. I've only got one Surf left, so... yeah, I'm gonna have to swap out. Pretty sure I have to go through Pokemon Mansion before I can take on Blaine. So, we'll fight Sabrina after this. Well, actually, I have to go do the fucking bicycle route. Oh my god. So many trainers left. But then we'll take on Sabrina. I'll get that PP up, use it on Psychic. I'm not going to go to the power plant today. We'll save the power plant and Seafoam Island for like their own separate thing. I will go to them after I take out all the gyms. How about that? I'll save all the birds for one like final stream before I go to fight the Elite Four, because power plant is not far past Cerulean. I need Surf to get to it. Seafoam Islands is down there near Cinnabar, and Moltres is in Victory Road. Nope, that's Punk. So I'll try and catch all them in one stream. Good luck with that, me. What's cool? Trading Pokemon! If she's not using at least one Pokemon that evolves via trade, I'm gonna call bullshit. Blastoise, Farfetch'd, Parasect. Honestly, I'm judging that more than the use of Farfetch'd. The Fable. Okay, she's got good coverage. Ninetales and Rhydon. Fair enough, that's a decent team. With, you know, 2 exceptions. Oh, you fucking bitch. Level 33, that probably makes you the strongest trainer on this route, though. You bitch. One of her slaps got a critical. Sand attack? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck your sand attack. That was bullshit. Fucking metronome. Oh god, minimize. Why? Alright, fuck this. Yeah, I know, you want pets, Yoda, but don't worry, I'll give you pets once I'm done streaming. Stomp on this bitch. Yeah, you're tiny enough for me to stomp on, aren't you? Okay. This better be fucking worth it. TM20. Rage. That was not worth it. Not in the fucking slightest. Talking shit about my little fairy. Let's talk about Parasect. Body Slam and Stomp have 100% accuracy against Pokemon who use Minimize and do double damage. Really? That's interesting to know. I didn't actually know that before I used that. I just used Stomp because I didn't want to use Strength. But cool. That is great information to have. I mean, I'll replace Stomp, but I still have Body Slam on Jazz Cabbage, so if I have to go up against something else using Minimize, I can fucking use... I can use Jazz Cabbage on it. That's good. That's good information to have. How long have I... Oh my god, it's already been 2 hours? I mean, granted, I started half an hour early so we could watch the Pokemon presentation. I can't believe this has taken me 2 hours so far. Or almost 2 hours. I've just been trading on that one route. Okay. I will pick up that PP. I'm gonna fight Sabrina before I do this route, okay? We're gonna do Cycling Road after I beat Sabrina, because I want to get Sabrina done. I want to get Sabrina done! I think I still have most of those guys to fight, too. There's other moves, but not in Gen 1. Wait, hold on. I gotta double check where this PP up is, just so I can give it the Psychic. There's a rare candy in the bushes, and the PP up is... Oh, it's like on up the road somewhere. Okay, hold on. From the southernmost East Bridge, specifically located 26 tiles. I'm not fucking counting 26. Right, it's like somewhere in the middle here, I guess. Should be like somewhere in here. Man, this is annoying. Okay, the southernmost biker. That would be... What, you? Yeah. I hear you. Thump, thump, thump. says east, so that is this side. Did I already pick up the PP up on this side, perhaps? I might have. Ah, well. Okay, let's just go fight Sabrina then, shall we? I'll see if I can find it later. Next stream we'll probably go through the 2 water routes, fight all those trainers, then the Pokemon Mansion, then fight Blaine. Then we'll fight Final Gym, and I guess that after we fight the Final Gym, we can do the birds. So, and then Victory Road. So, like, 3-ish more streams. So this one to fight Blaine, 1 to catch the birds, 1 to beat the Elite Four. So, 3 more after this one. Wonder if I can beat blue before you beat red. I wouldn't do it. With the rate I'm going. I'm moving at a fucking snail's pace. Partially why I'm glad I didn't stream all the stuff I was doing for Tauros, but... Champ in the making! Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic Power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are weak against Psychic Pokemon. They get creamed before they can even arm a punch. Throw a punch. I don't know, it looked like arm, but my vision is blurry, so... Sabrina is young, but she's also our leader. Psychic wants to fight. What do you got? Slowpoke? Okay. I don't think Slowpoke is Psychic type yet, is it? Pretty sure it's just Water type at this point. Which means... Haha! Like, it might have had confusion. But it didn't use it if it did. Another Slowpoke! I can keep using Squidney! Get some decent experience for Squidney. I'll go get the PP up from the power plant, but I'm not going to catch Zapdos yet. I might also have already got the PP up from the fucking... Slowbro. This one could actually be a threat. From the biker path. If so, I might want to check my PC. Headbutt? Not even a psychic type move? Should've used a barrier. Critical hit! Swept your entire team with a poison type. Okay. Now, I remember this is the fucking challenge. Just have to try and keep track of where each path leads me to. Does our unseen power scare you? No, but your breath does. Ha! Nailed him. You gonna use some more Slowpokes? Kadabra. Okay. Definitely don't want to be using a poison against a Kadabra. Another Slowpoke. That one I will fight with Squidney. Already down to 4 Mega Drains. It's okay. I don't expect to use Mega Drain against everything here. Oh no, Surf was disabled. What will I do? Hungry Yoda, here. Here's your food. Don't get on that table, but I'll gladly get your food for you. Yay, Squidney's level 38. Mr. Mime! I'm actually going to use Punk for this one. I need to get Punk some experience, too. Because he needs to get to whatever level he needs to get to learn Earthquake. Ah, barrier. Fuck you. I mean, it's Mr. Mime, so I should have seen that coming, but... You still did a lot, though. Light screen. Why wouldn't you use barrier and reflect to really mitigate my physical damage? Nope, we're gonna keep on using this one. Recover? You're not missing any HP yet! AI must be really dumb. Like, I'm sure they're probably not coded well. Because these first-gen games really stretch the Game Boy to its limit, which is why they're, like, held together with duct tape and dreams. But sometimes I swear, they're not even thinking when they use moves. Yeah. Sabrina, Brina, show. I'll go ahead and use this. I don't think I'll have enough to kill it, but... Ooh, I got a critical. Growl? Growl? Are you insane? What are you doing? Even with 2 growls, this cut should be enough to kill you. Oh shit, okay, I guess it's got like 1 HP left. Stop missing! I don't want to use Surf on that. It's got basically nothing. Alright, that's one more fucker dead. Probably bring Squidney out of front now. Put Punk in the front, at least until I get to Sabrina. Okay. I've been to this room? I have not. I have not fought this lady yet. Sabrina is younger than I, but I respect her. You know, at least these people are using psychic types. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I was about to say, unlike the fucking Poison Gym where they were all using psychic types instead of poison, these people are at least using psychic types. But here you fucking go. Here's a ghost type. Oh, too damn soon. Haunter? I hardly know her. Ha 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 ha. Before I fight Jim 2, I will have 4 of my 6 team members. Yeah, I guess that's true. Because you can catch Parasect and Clefairy, or Paris, just Paris first, in Moon Cave. You'll already have Blastoise. And I'm assuming... Ninetales is not until Celadon, Rhydon is not until Safari Zone, and Farfetch'd. So who's the 4th? Unless you're trading your Farfetch'd. That's 3 that you can have before Gym 2. Unless you're just gonna, like, go down to get the Farfetch'd before you fight Gym 2, but I don't know if you can. I don't know if the game will let you until after you beat... No, I guess the thing is you have to get past the bridge and meet Bill. Then you can go down and get the Farfetch'd. Okay, yeah, okay, that's it. That's probably what you're gonna do. You're gonna do Nugget Bridge, meet Bill, pass up on Misty. Yeah, okay, you can go to the million before Red Fist. I figured it out. I learned what you're doing. I got it. But yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I'll have at least 2 before I fight the second gym, maybe 3. Light screen for specials, but I'm not using specials, bitch. If I combine Punk's Sand Attack with Dum-Da-Dum's Double Team, I can probably, like, essentially lock one Pokemon out on someone's team on the Elite Four, the champion, to just basically never fucking hit me. That would probably require a sacrifice of Punk. But the combination of those 2 moves, I think, would do really well. So that's why I'm not going to get rid of Sand Attack. Okay. Am I at Sabrina yet? Nope, back where I started. I haven't fought you yet. You and I, our Pokemon shall fight! Blastoise is my water type for the second game. I want to use a Jolteon, so that's not until Celadon. I don't want to reveal my entire team yet. But Fearo's going to be my flyer. Oh, yeah, there's a grass type I'm going to catch before I fight Misty that's going to be on my team. Bet you'll never guess which one. Yeah, I can conceivably have 4 of my team before I fight Misty, too. The only options are Paris and Bellsprout. Well, I already let you know my opinions of Paris, didn't I? So... Unless I'm gonna trade myself like a Tangela from this game. Alright, you done eating, bud? Okay, put your food away now. You thirsty? Let me get you some Wawa. Get you some Wawa from my doggy. Where's the bottle? There it is. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. I just keep water bottles in here so I don't have to go to the kitchen sink and fill up his water. Also, so I don't have to go to the kitchen sink and get myself water. I just fill up bottles and leave them in here. Is that weird? Maybe. No, you don't want any water right now? Who are you and what have you done with my dog? You always want water. You drink more water than you eat food. Alright, fine. I'll put it away for now. I name my Clefairy Kane. Because it knows disable. So Kane would disable. I don't know. I'm just taking a shot in the dark as to why you would name it Kane. Because Kane would disable. That's my guess. It's probably not correct, but hey, there's you. Pokemon take on the appearance of their trainers. I don't think that's true. Your Pokemon must be tough then. R.I.P. You don't get the reference. I mean, I might. I'm just taking a shot in the dark. I just might not be thinking of it because I'm currently streaming, and whenever you're streaming, your brain is working at like half capacity on everything besides... Oh, okay, I'm out of PP for dig. Your brain is working at like half capacity. So, just probably not thinking of it. Is Cain the name of the Clefairy in the manga? Stop hurting yourself in confusion! Alright, gonna swap Punk out again now. I think I've defeated everyone besides Sabrina. Ah, nope. There we go. Put Beefcake in the lead. Alright. Nope. Hold on, let me go back and test all these ones. You're not Sabrina. I don't think you're Sabrina either. But I don't know if I fought you yet. Let's test these one at a time. Sabrina? Nope. Sabrina? Nope. I know she's in the middle, but... Oh my god. No. I'm gonna test each room. That's the exit. Well, I can go heal up my Doug trio real quick. Fine. I probably don't need to, but fuck it. Whee! Don't want this to take as long. Get out of my fucking way. I should check my bank for PP ups, but I mean, if I got one, I probably already used it. Named her after a character from Nier. Oh, nope, I don't get it. Not played any of the Nier games yet. Nier Automata. Potato Patata. So, I wouldn't have gotten that reference. This is probably not the best strategy. Just taking every fucking portal until I end up there. This is a bad strategy. Damn it, I'm here again. Okay. Aha! I'm here! Finally! I had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic power since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. What the fuck is the deal with spoons? Isn't that the thing that the fake people do? The fake psychics bend spoons? 'Cause I've seen how that trick works. They use a broken spoon. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Alright, she might be tough, but I'm hoping I can Hyper Beam her fucking team to death. Alright, she's only got 4. And she's leading with a Kadabra. If I'm lucky, I can pop an X attack, survive whatever she's gonna throw at me. If I'm really lucky, she'll fucking waste her turn on her to fucking recover. She did not. Alright. Tank it, tank it, tank it, tank it. Okay, whew. Alright, fingers crossed. Woo, that's flashy. Ha ha! Don't you dare throw up a fucking barrier. I outspeed you! Yes! Critical hit even! Which also means that it doesn't get the benefit of the attack boost, but it still did a lot of damage. Enough to knock it out in one hit. Venomoth? I mean, I guess it gets Psychic. Is this cheating a little bit? I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared of fighting Sabrina, but now... Okay, Alakazam. This is the one that'll make or break it for me. Now I feel like I'm almost not playing fair. Come on, level 43. Oof, just barely good enough. Ah, gotcha, bitch! Whapped him with beefcake. How about a 5th helping of that beefcake? I got enough for 6. I'm shocked, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. You earned the Marsh badge. Fucking Marsh. What are you, a fucking Mallow? Alright, now level 70 Pokemon will obey me. Not that I'm fucking gonna get to level 70 before the end. I'll be lucky if I have 2 Pokemon in the fucking 60s. This is what, Psybeam? Psywave, not even as good. That does like level-based damage. So... not even a good Psychic type move. Alright, now I just need to get the fuck out of here. Shouldn't be too hard. I always end up back in that one spot eventually. Yep, there it is, and I believe it's this one. Alright, I'm outie. Sabrina is dead. Kane is from the first Nier. She's great. She can be a real asshole. Never played any of them. I played the first Drakengard, and that's the most I've played of anything in that series. And I never even beat the first Drakengard. My older brother did, so I got to see one of the endings where you're like riding the dragon, you're in modern day, which I think is what the Nier is based off of, that ending. But that's the extent of my knowledge of that series. Okie dokie. Well, we beat Sabrina. Okay, I was dreading fighting Sabrina. I'm not gonna lie. But the Hyper Beam thing really worked out in my favor. Alright. I'd love to end today with all my Pokemon in the 40s. Squidney and Dum-Da-Dum are still in the 30s. They're both 38. I don't know if I've got enough fucking trainers left to get them both to the 40s. But we're gonna try! We're gonna fucking try! I don't know if I rested up at the Pokemon Center. Let's just go ahead and do that again real quick. We'll focus on Dum-Da-Dum for now, because Squidney can take on some of the surfers. Do 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 do. Do. I should just get on the bicycle. I'm gonna be on it when I go through there anyway. I can probably sell Psywave. I don't think I'm gonna teach that to anything. Not a very useful move. Don't know how much I'll get for it, but... just let me fucking go through there on my bike. Okay, I'm pretty sure I fought all these guys up here. But I'll double check them all. There's a rare candy down here that I can use to help me a bit. Wheezing. Coughing. I recommend playing it. It might only traumatize you a little bit. Well, we'll see. I got a lot of games on the back burner, and I've still got to get through all these fucking Pokemon games on the list. I would like to play that game eventually, that whole series. Really. But there are a lot of games I really want to play. Problem is, I can only play so much. There's only so much time and so many games. Rage? Why the fuck would you even want to learn Rage? No! Alright, okay, so since Dum just got to 39, we can use that rare candy to get it to 40. So let's swap the Squidney, and we see if we get her a level up. It'd be really great if we can get everybody into the 40s. I don't know exactly what level Blaine's team is, but I'm assuming we'll be able to more or less sweep with Squidney. After we fight all the trainers leading up to Blaine and all the surfers and shit, Squidney's gonna have some real time to shine for a while. Critical hit! Thank you. Thank you, Squidney. Okay, so that rare candy is in the grass. I don't know if I've already picked it up. If I already picked up the PP up, I may have already picked up the rare candy. But before I go fight any more of these chumps. Is it up here? I forget where the grass is. Okay, it's somewhere in the grass. I should have double checked, but I still haven't even traded for that fucking Farfetch'd yet. So, maybe I should catch the Spearow so I can get Farfetch'd. You know who else can learn Swords Dance and Slash? Paris. Yeah, but he's not normal type. He doesn't get normal stab boost. Like, Farfetch'd, I was thinking the one thing it did better than anything else is that it would get access to Swords Dance, Stab Slash, like Swords Dance boosted Stab Slash. But if it gets a critical, then, you know, I thought it would get a really powerful slash if it got a critical stab boosted Swords Dance boosted slash. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't. In fact, almost nothing that can learn Swords Dance and Slash even fucking matters. I'll bet Scyther can learn both. I bet Scyther can learn Swords Dance and Slash. But you know what? Not gonna matter. Ugh. Oh, I hate the sniffles. Should have probably changed Dum from the front. Swear if that guy is fucking standing on top of the rare candy, I'm gonna be pissed. Kate! Ah, damn it! I lost ground because of the fucking instant fall. I wasn't holding up. Keep holding up. Alright, it wasn't in that line. Fuck it, I'm just gonna try and look for the picture and see where it is. If it's where that asshole is standing, I'm gonna be so mad, though. Okay. Rare candy. Head to the patch of grass at the top of Cycling Road. On the right side, there is a hidden rare candy in the center of the grass. The fuck you mean the center? It's uneven. There is no center. Alright, looks like there are 2 spaces from the right, which is exactly where I was. So maybe I just missed it, or maybe I already picked it up. I don't fucking remember. I don't feel like I picked up items on here, but maybe I did. I don't know. If I find the rare candy, then I probably can also still find... Ah! If you weren't auto-moving, it'd probably be a little easier to fucking look! Alright, screw it. Looks like I've already got everyone on this side. I guess I gotta go to the other side. It's fine. At this point, the rare candy would be wasted anyway, because we've already got a decent amount of experience for Dum Da Dum on level 39. Hopefully there's still enough of all these people left to get him to 40. There's also still a bunch of items left in the fucking Safari Zone, man. Like, not even hidden items, just like items I didn't fucking pick up. There we go, level 40. So go ahead and swap to Squidney. No shit, somebody's poisoned. Do I have antidotes? Yes, I still have antidotes. Good. Can't believe I still have regular Pokeballs. I should probably use them, right? It also wouldn't hurt to go buy some Ultra Balls just for, you know, if I can use them. If I can get the situation where they're better than Great Balls, which I probably can, because I try and do that exact situation anyway when I catch Pokemon that are hard to catch. Less than 1/3 health and either paralyzed or sleep. I don't have, like, Stun Powder or Thunder Wave, unfortunately. I was hoping somebody I could get Thunder Wave, but guess not. But I do have access to Lovely Kiss, so I can put shit to sleep. I should be able to put stuff to sleep on all 3 teams I plan to use anyway. Nope, not gonna change Pokemons. Why does Rattata get Hyper Fang at level 14? It's an 80 base power move. I don't know. You fucking got me there. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's a noob trap to make you think that Rattata will evolve and eradicate and continue being a good Pokemon. Even though it will very quickly fall off even with such a powerful move. Just because its stats are low. That's my best guess. It's a noob trap. Same with Butterfree learning Confusion. I get this is a downhill road and you're on a bike. But like, you can hold your fucking brake when you're on a bike, man. Like, I can do that, but then I have to like hold down A. Oh, I guess I can... Oh, I guess I can with B too. Weird. Didn't know that. Guess I could take that to go look through the grass now, though. We'll pop a barrier real quick. No, not minimize! Hopefully I can knock it down in one hit. I missed. Don't use minimize again. Yeah, I missed. Damn it, use minimize again! Fuck you! Stop it! I'm gonna have to swap to beefcake. Oh my god! Asshole! Hey, I got it. Okay. I'm thinking of abandoning Paris. Oh! Really? Are you sure? I wonder why. Let's hit this thing with cut and see if we can catch it. That way I can actually trade for the Farfetch that I'm never going to use. Oh, I KO'd it. Aha! Okay, so I probably haven't got the PP up yet either. Just gotta keep fucking checking. 'Cause apparently when you're going fast, it doesn't count. Yes, there it is. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That's all I need here. Let me check how close Squidney is to leveling up. And I have like 3,000 more experience to get to 40. Okay, we're going to fly to Pallet Town. Rest up at here, at our house, which is essentially the Pokemon Center. Thanks, Mom. Oh. I looked away, and I wasn't watching where I was going, which is an oxymoron, I guess, because it's saying the same thing. But my point is that I was looking away, but I didn't see that I was hitting a fence until I heard the thud thud thud, because I was checking chat. See if there's anything to catch here. It's a Pidgeotto! Goodness, attack me. No, not Whirlwind! Stupid fucking move. Why? Why Whirlwind? Who thought Whirlwind was a good idea? What fuckhead made up Whirlwind? 23. Shouldn't he be, like, evolved by now? I don't remember, unless it evolves at, like, 25. There we go. Oh, Hyper Fang! We're just gonna throw a regular Pokeball at you. Need to use up these Pokeballs. Cool! No, I don't. I don't need to catch you. I'm pretty sure you can catch Tangela here, which is kind of what I'm after. I don't need to catch a Tangela, but I might potentially use it as one of my grass types for a bit on, like, Team 3 before I get my permanent grass type, depending on what it can learn. I haven't checked its moveset, but I think it'd be fun to have it for a bit. I don't know what we can all catch in yellow. We might be able to get both Oddish and Bellsprout as like an early grass type. But I'm pretty sure we can catch Tangela here, and kind of the only reason I'm doing it is because I might use it as like an early grass type for Pokemon Yellow before I get my permanent grass type. Stupid quick attack. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can find Tangela here. It might just be like a 5% thing, though. The good thing about fighting a bunch of water types is that it'll help Squidney's special EVs build up. Because most water types have pretty good special stat, and except for Krabby. Krabby has a good strength, a good attack stat, not a good special stat. Come on, where's that Tangela? And if it's in the 20s, I might need to get, like, 1 or 2 badges before it'll obey me. I don't know what the exact level cap is before you have any badges for things to obey you. God damn it, let me look this shit up. Pretty sure you can catch Tangela here, right? Tangela. Alright. Game data. Station. There it is. Route 14. Trade Venonat of the Pokemon Lab in Cinnabar Islands. I don't have a... Oh, I do have a Venonat, actually. I caught one at the Safari Zone. Route 21. That's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one, so I should be able to find Tangela here. Let me just check the percentage for it, then. In the grass. Pidgey. Pidgeotto. Rattata, Raticate, Tangela. 10%. That's not, like, high. But I feel like I should have come across one by now. Michael Ferry is punching the fuck out of a Slowpoke right now. Does it have a punch move? Clefairy does have really good coverage options, so I don't blame you for that one. It's got a decent special stat, and it can learn a lot of different types for coverage. Come on, I know it's 10%, but give me a Tangela. There we go, baby! Level 28. I don't know if that'll listen to me. I don't know what the cap is for it. I'm just gonna use Cut. If it does less than half, we'll use it again. Yep, we'll use it again. I got Constricted. I think I'm gonna be stuck on that for a few turns. Probably should have used a Barrier. Oh, I didn't actually... I thought the Constrict was another one of those trap moves. No, but it lowers my speed. Interesting. I'm still outspeeding it, though. As long as I don't get a critical, I think I can do one more. One more cut. Okay, now I'm gonna swap to Lola and put this bastard to sleep. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl. She had feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there. Oh, and now you use Bind, which is a trap move. Fuck you. You had all that time to use a trap move and you wait until I swap out. Right. Regular Pokeball. Oh, sorry, Yoda. Didn't mean to bonk you in the head. I taught it Mega Punch. Just Wrap and Fire Spin. And Bind. I forgot about that one. I'm half doing this because I want to use up these Pokeballs. There we go. The other half I kind of want to use as like an early grass type. Let's see, it knew Bind and Constrict. So that means that at level 28 it might not know any grass type moves. It's okay. I'm sure it'll learn something. Let me check its moves right now. Dog abuse. Who's... Oh, because I bonked Yoda's head briefly. Barely even bonked him. It's only because he keeps trying to, like, knock shit out of my hand, so I'll pet him. He's a good boy, but he's also kind of a bastard. I picked my phone up so I could read chat, so if anything, it's your fault. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Just like fucking gaslighting you. He's okay. He'll be fine. I didn't bonk him hard. The Gen 1 moveset for Angela. Constrict, Bind, Absorb at 29, so it can learn a grass move when it levels up one time. So that's okay. The real question is, will it obey me at level 28 if I trade it, like, early on before I fight Misty? Don't blame me for your actions. Shun the non-believer. It won't obey. Yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe level 20 before you get the first badge. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Badges, I guess, maybe? Effects. Generations 1 through 3. Some badges boost a certain blah 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 blah. Type boost. Generation 2. Obedience is the one I want. Okay, up to level 20 for 1 badge. Up to level 30 for 2 badges. Okay, so yeah. I would need to get 2 badges before it would obey me. That's not ideal, but... So a traded Pokemon before I get the first badge will only obey me up to level 10. That sucks. You want to know if the fish are biting? No, I just want to beat you up. Oh my god, Seaking! What is with your duck lips? Why does Seaking have duck lips? That was a critical hit. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Personally, I wouldn't be afraid of a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater because there are no such thing as one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people. And if that's the only kind of people it eats, it's gonna starve to death. 666 experience, nice. Do you get why I'm singing that song, though? Because I can only see one of Seaking's eyes, and it's got one eye, one horn. It doesn't fly, but it's not purple, but whatever. It's funny. I think it's funny. I'd make a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Oh, I'd smash. Okay. Sorry. Again, blurry vision, hard to read. Hopefully it's better by tomorrow. Level 40! If not, I'm gonna have to cancel stream. I didn't want to cancel stream today. Maybe I should have for my own health, but... fuck it. I wanted to watch the fucking Pokemon presentation with you guys, and god damn it, I did. Got a lot of experience from those fucking Sea Kings, though. Alright, now we're gonna pop this rare candy on Squidney, who will most definitely need to have some decent levels for the fight against Blaine and possibly Giovanni. $120 special. Not bad. Oh, right, I gotta use that PP up on Psychic. There we go. That should put up to 12, right? Yes, 12. Great. Perfect. Love it. I love it. Can't get enough of it. So everything's level 40s now. Pokemon? You mean knockoff Digimon? Hi, Aces! Me too! You're in your 40s? You're on your 40th level? How you doing, Aces? Happy Pokemon Day! Did you know it was Pokemon Day? There was a whole big announcement for Pokemon, and they officially announced Generation 10 and showed us the new starters. I was hoping for a water cat, but we did not get a water cat. Instead, we got a gecko. Is this dude just gonna use like 6 Magikarps? Michael Ferry punched a Drowsy twice in a row and then slapped him to death. I'll need to check him out. I did, but I watched none of it. We watched it at the start of stream today. I probably still have the page up if you want to just, like... I can just bring up the... Like, bring it up and then show where the stars are and just, like, pause it so you can get a look at them if you want. If you want. If you'd rather just look it up on your own time, that's fine, too. I'm just using cut because it's not even worth my time to use anything else on Magikarps. This dude is gonna rock a team of 6 Magikarps, all above level 20, but none of them are Gyarados? If this dude was rocking 6 Gyarados, he'd be a genuine threat. But 6 Magikarp? What are you doing? Why are you only using Magikarp? I'll be really impressed if he has 1 Gyarados at the end, but I feel like he would have used it already if he had a Gyarados, so I really think this is going to be 6 Magikarps. Oh my god! 6 Magikarps! Yep, there it is. Oh my god. I cannot believe he's using 6 Magikarps. Already looking him up? Okay. Then I probably do not need to show you. I'm excited about the new generation. Generation 10. Like, that wasn't even worth the experience, man. We didn't get decent experience because Magikarps give fucking nothing! You know, Yoda, I would bonk you less in the head if you would figure out what side of my lap you want to sit on. It's Seadra! We're gonna use Mega Drain on it. Oh no, water gun! Whatever will we do? So if you're already fighting a Drowsy, then you're definitely past the first gym, and probably past the second gym, which means... Yeah, you gotta be in that area past Vermilion. You may not have beaten the second gym yet, Raven, but you're at least in the Vermilion area. Which I suppose isn't surprising. Go, Beefcake! Thunderbolt! May not have the best special, but it apparently does the job. What's wrong with me swimming? I didn't say anything. I don't know, maybe your form is bad. I don't fucking know, don't ask me. Oh, you're a cue ball, you're not a swimmer. Is that what the joke is? Because he's not the swimmer type? I don't know, man. Are you wearing that leather jacket to swim? Because I can think of at least one problem you're going to have afterwards. The Team Rocket Grunt had a Drowsy. Oh, okay. I was thinking you were fighting like a wild Drowsy. But you're not that far away. Like, if you're fighting the Team Rocket Grunt, then you're probably either close to leaving Mount Moon, where there are plenty of Rocket Grunts, or you're at the end of the Nugget Bridge, because the last one there is a Rocket Grunt. Oof, that is flashy. Not flash, but it's flashy. Basically, the only thing here that we'll find in the wild is tentacles, right? Unless we go fishing. Which is why I put in Beefcake in the front instead of Squidney, because with the poison typing, Mega Drain's not going to do as much against them. However, I will swap to Squidney to fight these jacks. Hey, don't scare away the fish. You're a fish. I just acquired my wife, so you just got Farfetch'd, so you're in Vermilion. You're already 2 gyms into your second game. Meanwhile, I still got 2 gyms left of this one. An actual ice type. Ooh, look at Cloyster. You see how much Mega Drain actually does to it. Not a bad amount. Probably got massive defense, so... It's not very effective, but it knocked it out. It probably did a lot more than Cut possibly could have. He's got 2. What does he got? Sea King. And Thunderbolt. We got a decent amount of Thunderbolts left. Sorry, I had to put in my eye drops real quick. I gotta do them like 4 times a day. And now you're gonna use Goldeen. Well, give him credit for at least leading with his strongest Pokemon. When I eventually go and play through Fire Red and Leaf Green, I'm gonna miss the ability to take down, like, certain Pokemon like Geodudes and Magnemites in one hit. Because they're gonna have fucking Sturdy on all of them. Sturdy's a great move on Pokemon you're using, and it's a very annoying move on Pokemon that you're fighting against. Because it just, like, wastes your time. The wild lied to us, Mav? The call of the wild? How did it lie? It's Poliwhirl! I love Poliwhirl. I say this all the time, but I love Poliwhirl's design so much. I think it's adorable. And I fucking hate Poliwrath, because it takes everything cute about Poliwhirl and, like, throws it in the bin. Why I prefer Politoad. My Farfetch is level 18, and it won't obey with 1 badge. Oh, the wiki. I thought you said the wild lied to us. Sorry, again. Blurry vision. It said up to 10 with 1 badge, didn't it? And up to 30 with 2 badges? Damn. You gotta beat Misty before that bird will obey you. Oh shit. It survived by the skin of its teeth. Alright, there's the dock for Cinnabar. I mean, we've already been to Cinnabar. I could have just flown there. I wanted to fight some of the water types here. I need to rest up Squid. I need to get PP back on Mega Drain. Oh my god, really? Oh, it's so annoying! It's at level 20, where I checked with one badge. That's probably how it is in Gen 3. I know in Gen 2, the traded Onyx will obey up to level 10 without a badge. Traded Onyx? I don't remember that. I don't remember when you trade an Onyx. I'm sure I know what it is, but I don't remember where it is. So that means that trading the Scyther, even at like level, I think it's 25, I'll have to at least get 2 badges before it'll obey me. But that's fine, because that's essentially when I'll get access to Cut anyway. Yeah, but without access to breeding, you're kind of fucked, huh? Yoda, will you pick a side? I've got 2 sides on my lap, and you can't be on both at the same time. Oh, you're gonna go on the bed now? I'm sorry, bud. Did I hurt your feelings? God! Just kidding. I'm pretty sure I can't go in this gym yet. The door's locked, yeah. Pretty sure I gotta go to the Pokemon Mansion first. Scientists conduct experiments in the burned-out building, the Pokemon Mansion. I'm pretty sure I gotta go in there and do something before Blaine shows up. Okay, I'm gonna do... First, I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center. I'm gonna get my Dome Fossil out of storage so I can turn it into an Ammonite. Items. So that's this one. Aha! I did it correctly for once. And put the Pokeflute away. I will never, ever, 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 ever need it again. I can probably sell Rage and Psywave. I'll get one thing out of my computer. The key to the gym is in the mansion? Okay. I knew I had to do something in the mansion. I didn't know it was find a key, but that's good to know. I'll need inventory space for that. Alright. Photo of the lab's founder, Dr. Fuji. We study Pokemon extensively here. Are you a bug trainer? People often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. Hello there, do you want to trade your Raichu for Electrode? No, thank you. I don't even have a Raichu. You have a Venonat? You want to trade it for Tangela? I do have a Venonat, but it's not on me. Found this very strange fossil in Mount Moon. I think it's a rare prehistoric Pokemon. You're a rare prehistoric Pokemon. Eevee can evolve into one of 3 kinds of Pokemon. I know that. I made a cool TM. It can cause all kinds of fun. Okay, well, it's... Thank you for that. What TM is it? Is it even useful? Metronome. Ah. Interesting, but probably not going to use it. I'm looking for Ponyta. Want to trade one for Seal? Might do that afterwards. Hiya! I'm an important doctor. I study here rare Pokemon fossils. Wait, what? Did he say I am important doctor and not I am a... Is this guy supposed to have an accent? Have you a fossil for me? I think based on the syntax, this guy's supposed to have an accent, but I don't want to try and guess what kind, so... I don't feel like... Oh, that is Dome Fossil. It is Fossil of Kabuto, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So, you hurry and give me that. Mav handed over Dome Fossil. I take a little time. You go for a walk a little while. I think he's supposed to have an accent. Also, the TM for Solar Beam is in there. Oh. Well, I might use Solar Beam. Question is, do I want to replace Razor Leaf with Solar Beam? Because Razor Leaf isn't super powerful, but it does have a high critical hit rate. But Solar Beam needs a full-ass turn to charge. Oh, it's a tough choice. It's strong, but it takes a turn to charge first, and that could be potentially devastating. Like if I get hit with a really powerful move while I'm charging up. It's a lot stronger than Razor Leaf. It's frustrating. But there's no better options. Like, we don't even have access to Giga Drain in this generation. Just Mega Drain, which also not as powerful as Razor Leaf is, I think. Pretty sure we catch Ponyta in here, right? This is the Pokemon Mansion. Watch it be the first thing we run into. Oh, coughing. You know, with all the Team Rockets that use coughings, they must spend a lot of time in this mansion. Level 32, huh? Ooh, just barely survived. We'll swap to Lola, put it to sleep, and throw a Pokeball at it. Asshole poisoned my Tauros. My Venusaur knew Razor Leaf, Growth, Cut, and Solar Beam. Well, mine knows Body Slam, and I'm not getting rid of Body Slam. That move is too good. It has a chance to paralyze. Paralyze, that's the one. Fuck, I can't speak. I can't speak and I can't see. Blaine is part of Team Rocket, I think, or at least help them. I don't think so. No, I don't think that's ever been, like, the case ever. Will you put this bastard to sleep already? I have the potential to be wrong, of course, but I don't think that I am. Alright, got coughing. Did I need it? No, but I wanted to use up this last Pokeball. Yeah, I know. Beefcake is poisoned. What? I didn't even go to that! I didn't even look up! Might buy a handful of Ultra Balls, just for, like... He helped create Mewtwo, which Giovanni is there for. Did he? I don't remember that. I mean, again, could be wrong, but don't think so. I thought the Sylph Company created Mewtwo. And Giovanni only had anything to do with it in the anime. Alright, we're gonna need to make some space. Aw, Dum-Da-Dum's the lowest level now. Sorry, Squidney, we'll get you right back out. We just gotta go get this Ammonite. Hey, you get Lapras at level 15. It means you can trade Lapras to yourself and, at least after you beat the first gym? Or the second? I don't know. Lapras will obey you pretty easily. Oh, Kabuto. I got the Dome one. I thought I got Ammonite for some reason. Dome is not Helix. I don't fucking... I'm stupid. I wasn't even paying attention to which fossil I had. It didn't matter, because I wasn't going to use it. Let's see. Need a name for this. Anime and movies are canon. There's differences in them, though. Like, there's plenty of differences. In the anime, Gary had like 12 fucking badges or some shit. And there's not 12. I'm just saying. I don't think Blaine had anything to do with Mewtwo's creation, and I'm certain he had nothing to do with Team Rocket. Now, I accept that I could be wrong about this. But I'm pretty sure I'm not, because I've never seen anything that would indicate otherwise. I'm pretty sure there is lore about Mewtwo in the Pokemon Mansion, so if that's your basis for comparison, then okay, maybe there was something to do with that. But I think that's supposed to be Mr. Fuji's mansion, isn't it? Isn't that the idea, that it's Mr. Fuji's mansion? I don't know, whatever. Gary went to Johto, but those weren't the badges he was carrying. He wasn't carrying Johto badges. I need a name for this thing. Nope. Wrong. There it is. Pronounced Skylar, but with an X. Because cross, and like, I don't know, you think of like cross, and at least to me, like, the idea of an X cross brings to mind like two things like slicing, and it's got like two claws when it evolves, so it's Skylar, but with an X. This is the mart. I had to go to the Pokemon Center, but it's fine. It's by like, I don't know. It's expensive. That physically hurt to do, but that gives me 2 for each of the birds. Buy a couple more of these. Why would the key for the gym be in Fuji's mansion? Anyways, just got off work, so gotta drive home. Have a good night. 2 Ultra Balls for the birds. Well, 2 for each, obviously. I'm expecting it to take more, since apparently Pokeballs can just fucking miss. But, like, I've got a whole other bunch of other shit to do first, okay? Your balls can miss. I know! I found that out the other day with the Chansey! You think I'm happy about it? Alright, I need Squidney. What level is this thing? 30. That's why I was going to the Pokemon Center, to get Squidney back. This is the market again! What am I doing in my life? I know I'm having trouble seeing things, but I can still fucking read the difference between Poke and Mart. Probably knows like 2 moves. Wouldn't be surprised if one of them was Poison Sting. Scratch and Harden. I was right about 2 moves, just not right about what its attack move was. Do. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end soon because it's 10 o'clock. Get out of my way. So, we are going to save here. Alright, thank everyone who stopped by today. Thank you for the gifted subs and the subscriptions and all that good stuff. Let me swap over to our goodbye screen. Today was a good day. We got to watch the Pokemon thing. We got to play some Pokemon. I could barely see for most of stream. This is why I caught my Chansey in the Mewtwo cave. Hey, I already got a Chansey, okay? I got one on the fucking coast of Cinnabar here while I was looking for my Tauros. Well, I got my beefcake. Alright. I really appreciate you guys sticking around with me. If my vision's cleared up, I'll stream again tomorrow. If not, I probably won't see you again until Wednesday when we do our corpse party stream. Fingers fucking crossed my vision is less blurry then. Let me see who's all on that I can raid today. How about that? Alright, there's Chizu. But I think I raided Chizu last week, so let's look for some other people to raid into. If I have no other options, then Chizu will work, obviously. I just don't want to raid the same people all the time. I like to try, at least, to spread it around. Happy 30th anniversary, Arcade Renegade. We've raided him a few times. But we've always raided him while doing Pokemon, so... we have him as an option, at least. Yeah, if my vision doesn't clear up tomorrow, I'm gonna take the day off of streaming. Because reading was so hard today. Ooh, someone playing Repo. I like Repo. Someone playing Pokemon Emerald, but apparently they're doing all shinies. I don't know if I've ever rated Sketchy Raven before. I think that's a good option to raid into. Vivi. I haven't rated Vivi for a while. Oh my god. Chizu actually is pretty high up on the list. I know she's doing a partner push. I think I'm going to raid into Sketchy Raven, though. We'll do a Pokemon raid to another person playing a Pokemon game. Okay. All right, let me get that set up. The raid. I might see you guys tomorrow if my eye is feeling better, if my vision is less blurry. If not, I won't see you guys till Wednesday, most likely. I'll keep you posted in the Discord. I just want to thank everyone again for stopping by. Vash, thank you for all the gifted subs and for the donation, getting us closer to our next milestone. Still got to set up the karaoke thing, just waiting to not be sick. I haven't coughed all day, but I've been sniffles, and that can be a sign that I'm still sick. So, I think it'll be soon, though. It'll be soon. My birthday is in less than a week, guys. Hey! It would be great if I can see for my birthday. Alright, I'm going to set up this raid. I love you guys. I really appreciate getting to hang out with you on Pokemon Day. Playing Pokemon with you on Pokemon Day, even. So we're going to raid into Sketchy Raven. Let me set up our raid message. We're going to do the egg raid. Hopefully I'm spelling this correctly. I can barely see my own damn keyboard. There we go. All right. Sketchy. Not sketty. Sketchy. With a CH. Oh, I typed A instead of S, so instead of sketchy, I have a catchy. Sketchy Raven, there it is. Alright, we're gonna raid out. I might not see you guys tomorrow. It just depends on how my vision is. I definitely won't be able to stream with blurry ass vision. I'm hoping it gets better, but you know, medicine can take a while before it really kicks in. And I only started taking it last night. So, might need to give it a couple of days before it's really doing its job of making me not sick. Work is driving me crazy. That's... Okay, start raid. And I'll sing you guys out. Hey, it's been really fun. We hope you liked it too. Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. I just realized the last time I'll probably play Pokemon before I'm older. For now, it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay, 'cause we'll see you really soon, I know. Really soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And tomorrow, just like today, maybe. The moon, the bear, and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play. If I can see, to come and play. Really hope so, to come and play. Bye now. Wait, did I cancel the raid? Did I not click raid? What the fuck? I thought I clicked raid. What happened? Oh my god. Did I not hit raid? What's going on? Shouldn't have done that with my eyes closed. Singing with my eyes closed is just something I do even if my eyes aren't all messed up. Okay. There it is, Sketchy Raven. Try that again. I could have sworn I clicked start raid. You are oh, it says I'm unable to raid this person at the time. They must have raids turned off. Maybe they're ending? No, looks like they're just starting. Maybe they haven't allowed raids yet, or they don't allow raids at all? Huh, interesting. Well, I mean, I could wait and see if they turn it on. So I think I did hit raid. I just didn't pay attention to see if it did something else afterwards. Ah, stop hitting the V. See this damn keyboard. I mean, if I can't raid them, I'll have to raid someone else. I was really looking forward to raiding a person playing Pokemon. Can't believe I did the song and dance already, and now we're not even gone yet. Guess I'll have to raid someone else. Alright, okay. Who do I raid? Okay, Chizu it is. Probably could have done the other guy, arcade person. But I don't know. I'm first person I thought of. So I'm just gonna raid into Chizu. I'm not doing the song and dance again, guys. I already did it. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm super sorry that everything went crazy at the very end here, and also that I am crazy. So I love you all. Thank you so much. I'll do my best to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.